I can see it over here in the eyes of the children of the world and everybody watching today. Hey, I'm Blake Morse, co-editor in chief of Shacknews.com, and I am very excited today to bring you a brand new show called Retail Therapy. Air horn, air horn, air horn. Uh, this show is all about the love of collecting things, but also we're gonna dive deeper into the reasons why people collect stuff and what makes us happy and why it makes us happy. So, in order to do this, I have collected a veritable who's who of celebrity co-hosts and guests, and I'd like to introduce them all to you right now. You know him, you love him. You've seen him in basically every video ever made on Shacknews.com. Head of video production, Greg Burke. Hello, Gregums.
Hello.
How are you doing today, buddy?
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're doing good.
We're doing good. Well, the good news is you get to spend a couple hours of hump day opening up some Pokemon cards with me and our friends here. Uh, yeah, you're a big Pokemon fan, right?
Oh, for years, yeah. I liked it before. It was cool. I put it that way. That's how old I am. I liked it when people didn't know what it was.
Oh yeah. You were doing it back when you would get like beat up and called horrible things at school for liking Pokemon at your age.
It was
But,
fun.
but you know what? Screw all those people. They're all dead now, probably. um, and then, of course, you know him and you love him from the wide world of electronic sports, which you can catch here every Monday uh, on our Twitch channel. You Rodney Conyers
Yo,
Jr. How you doing,
yo,
buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm doing even better now. Really excited to talk shop about Pokemon cards. I mean, I love talking video games, but I feel like we just never get the opportunity to talk about some of our other hobbies. So I'm so glad that you brought this thing to light.
Yeah, no, I just you've hooked me up with some of that Nebraska love. It's really hard to find Pokemon stuff out here. Like I feel lucky when I do, or I just gotta find it online at the right opportunity. But you've come through clutch a few times for me. I appreciate that. You've been an avid Pokemon collector for a while now, right?
Yeah. I've always been really big into Pokemon cards. I remember it pretty vividly when the boom happened the first time, and where I was, and I got my first Pokemon card out of a Fruit Roll-Ups box. I had a base set Bulbasaur, and it was downhill ever since then. So they got me in a chokehold, Blake.
Damn, base set Bulbasaur. Is that your stage name now? Is that what you're gonna perform?
It, you know what? It could be. I became like a dancer. Like, yo, as introducing to the stage, Bulbasaur. Wait till you guys see my Vine Whip. It's crazy.
Thank you, Ron. And then joining us, friend of Shack News and a Pokemon expert in and of himself, and also here to help us with some of the more technical aspects and psychological aspects of the show, the one and only Mitch Tense Mira. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Super excited to be on the show. Really, really, thankful, grateful that you guys are having me on. Um, Down to talk Pokemon any day of the week, especially on a Wednesday. Help us get through the week.
There you go.
So super appreciative. Super appreciative. It's an interesting thing that Rodney said. His first card was from a fruit roll-up box. I think my first card was from a farmer's market. Where they sold antiques and stuff. And I was with my mom, and this guy had a top loader with a old school Kabu tops in it, and my mom bought it for me for $3, and that was the first card I ever got. And that was when I was I think I was like 7 years old, 1997. So been going strong ever since.
Nice. You actually gave me my first Pokemon cards. I bought them off of your stream.
I was gonna credit you the same during the show that you re-sparked my interest too over the pandemic. I thought it was a real good. You're talking about psych things. I thought it was a really good connection to our childhood, to the present, and at the same time a good connection for from a social point during the pandemic. We shared a lot of the cards, and it was an awesome thing. So it's awesome to talk about it. Appreciate you having me on the show, big time.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then last but not least, I'd like to welcome an extra, very, very special guest, the one and only internet celebrity known as Hungry Korean. How you doing today, buddy?
What's up? I'm doing pretty good. Had to set up my room a little bit to be presentable, but doing really well.
Hell yeah. I feel it. It looks good. It looks good. You got you're showing off your fancy collection. I just got a bunch of junk behind me. I've got like my kitchen, a wizard staff, and like a bunch of old NES games that you can't see right now.
Yeah, I had to cover up my workstation with Pokemon stuff because this is where I work from home. So
I feel that. I definitely feel that. We're all working from home, and that's part of like what we're gonna talk about today is just what's been going on with everyone. But you know what? We're also here to like, it won't get. Maybe it'll get heavy. Maybe it won't. But we're gonna have fun no matter what. Let me know, folks. I'm gonna try playing just a little funky music in the background there, just really softly. Oh. As we unbox stuff and talk. Let me know if it's too much, and I'll turn it down. And then, Greg, you mind keeping an eye on chat for me while we're doing this? Thank you very much. Sure. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get some cards going on. So we got some. I'm gonna give you all an option here. I think let's start off with a booster box. There's a lot of cards. We got a lot of time to fill. I got a Fusion Strike booster box here. I got a Brilliant Stars booster box right here. Anyone in the chat have a preference? If you don't, we'll give you a minute. Fellas, do you have a preference? Is there one you'd prefer to see me unbox than the other?
I was gonna put the BS.
You want the
I'm all
BS?
all about the BS right now.
You want to get right into the BS?
Right in the BS.
Right into the endorphins.
Do it.
All right. Hungry Korean says. Oh, all right. So hungry. You want Fusion? Right now, Johnny Chug says Brilliant. I think
we can start with Brilliant.
Everyone wants Brilliant. Yeah, we're gonna start with Brilliant. Yeah. All right. Look at this, guys. I went all out. Look at this. I bought the fancy gloves and everything.
Fancy. Look at you.
Fancy. No one wants to look at my dirty, hairy hands. Well, I got some tattoos on these hands. I got some finger stashes there. They're fancy. But,
you're treating the cards right. I appreciate it.
No, you know what? If we're gonna do this, let's have some freaking class, right?
Let's do it right.
Oh, these feel nice. These are nice, comfy cotton gloves. I could see myself like popping and locking in these down at the club.
Electric Boogaloo, Shrimp, your Turbo and Ozone. There you go.
Yeah, I got moves. I probably should have opened the plastic up before I put these gloves on.
The cards are gonna slide all over the place with those things on too. Trust me, I speak from experience.
Oh yeah.
We're certifying the authenticity.
Look at my dumb ass. Just be like,
I believe
this is an effort. So
you know, letter opener.
You guys, some of you were talking about like what got you into Pokemon. Like, Rod, you had that one card.
Yeah.
What was Greg? What was your one card? What was the one that really
I don't know if I had one card. It was just everything Pokemon. The Poke craze had been pre-established, so like everything was still relatively new. The show was new, the games were new, the card game was new, and like I fell right into that rabbit hole immediately. And anything, and there was, other than the card game and the video game and the show, there were barely any other products for it at the time. You couldn't find toys anywhere, and if they were really lame, like a keychain. I remember that.
Yep.
I was never really into like Pokemon that much as a kid, but I freaking love Psyduck, right? And we'll get to it later. I have a big binder full of Psyduck cards and some other cool cards.
That's how it all started.
Where should we start, guys? Do you want to start in the back row, middle, left, right? What should I pull first?
If we were in a grocery store, you would have to grab the eggs from the back. That's what everybody does.
Grab the eggs from the back. All right, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to start with the left back.
And then, it's always fun with the chat. You got 2 rows, 36 packs, 2 rows of 18, so they can pick one row, what number, if you want to get the chat involved.
Ooh.
Good idea.
All right, let's see how I do with this.
I'm excited.
First
What's
pack?
your
First
you guys
pack?
have any
You gotta
chase
drum it up,
cards?
Blake.
What?
You guys have any chase cards in here? I mean, obviously
Train.
most of the cards in Brilliant Stars are amazing, but you know, what's your guys' chase cards?
Psyduck. Anything Psyduck. Oh,
I don't want to speak over Korean, but for me, the obviously the alternate art Charizard is the heavy hitter along with the secret rare Charizard. I think that those are at the top, and then you have the two or three. Is there three versions Korean of the Arceus? There's the gold, rainbow,
Yeah.
and the V Star. So I
Right.
think
Oh, and then
those
there's
are
the
definitely at the
alt art.
top.
There's
The all
art.
art, yep.
Yeah.
Which
all right. We got.
I can feature two of them right on camera. Here's the rainbow.
Well, I'm jealous.
How about
Alright.
the full art secret rares? That's what
And
you
here's the all art.
Whew.
So we got.
Or that
We got. So let's see. Bear
this
Trick.
is
Collapse Stadium. Ooh, I like this art. This Luxio here.
Yeah, a lot of the art in this set is actually pretty sick.
Mhm.
I really enjoy it.
yeah, no, I think
Let's see if I can
I
get a
think
better
they did a
shot.
phenomenal job. It's definitely my favorite
Uh,
set so far this year.
I think this is the money. It's so hard because I'm like using a camera that's reversed and upside down to like angle everything. Carablast, Weasel. There's no Psyducks in Brilliant Stars though, right?
I don't believe so. No.
Oh man, Greg, you're right. This is. I
Oh.
might have to give up on the.
Yeah, you might have to give up on the
Latex
gloves. What we
Latex
got?
gloves are the way to go.
what we got at the end?
Gloves.
So
latex.
so the well with Pokemon cards you don't really need gloves. Sports cards is where your fingerprints actually matter if you want to get them graded. So with Pokemon cards, it's not that big of a deal.
So,
There you go.
we got a Heat Tran.
I mean, we were treating with respect. We have respect in mind, but
Uh-huh.
we don't need to respect them. So
Yeah. All right.
Oh, the gloves are coming off. It's
The
getting
gloves are
serious.
coming off. It's real time.
I think it
Alright.
would be easier for you to bring it closer to the camera, Blake, if you're not dropping the cards. So-
Okay. Bring it. What do you want me to do? Be closer?
Yeah, a little bit closer.
Like
Little
in
bit
what
closer.
sense? In what
Yeah,
sense?
to the camera, and then because they were hard to hold with the gloves.
Okay. I'll make it work. TJ
We'll make it work.
says TJ wants row 2, pack 12. 1, 2, 3.
You I know in Magic they like guarantee you at least one legendary and like a certain amount of whatever per box, but Pokemon doesn't do that, right? It doesn't guarantee like one
No.
secret rare per box, or do they?
So back during Fusion Strike, I believe, they actually changed the hit rates. Before then, you were actually guaranteed a hit in each booster box. But now they changed the hit rates to where it's just random. So they just throw packs
That's
into the booster
mean.
box.
That's
Yep.
so mean.
See, I thought that they started that with the Evolving Skies because I think I
Maybe
got
a lot
four.
of guys, yeah.
No, I'm just speaking out of anecdotal experience here because I opened 4 booster boxes, 36 packs of pop, and I didn't get like a single all art, not a single rainbow rare, like just whiffing on Evolving Skies, and
Yeah.
they have some awesome cards in there.
Maybe it was during Evolving Skies, but they updated the website to say that they actually have a disclaimer on the website now saying you might have had a different experience with previous booster boxes, but now
wow.
these are basically just all random.
Oh,
What's
I
up,
guess it's nice
Lefty?
to know. It's just nice to know.
That's
Thanks for the
brutal,
disclaimer.
man. That's
You know what?
brutal.
Hey, we got a couple follows. In honor of that, I'm just gonna give away this pack right here if anybody wants the card. Let's see if we can get it up there in the right spot for people to see. Sorry, once again, I am working.
Backwards and upside down. But you got it.
Backwards and upside down. It's like a twofer.
You could try to type that in chats, first person.
Yeah, first person to get it gets it. I'll just throw that over there for now. All right. Let's. Anyone want to call a pack? Want me to unbox? Want me to unbox one?
Right side, fourth to last.
Right side, fourth to last. All right.
You know,
This
the
is a
topic
hit.
of hit rates too. I watch a lot of guys. They open up a lot of those base set packs, base set 2, stuff like that. And I'm like, as cool as these packs are, obviously because of nostalgia and how old they are. Like, if I'm not mistaken, in those packs, you weren't really guaranteed anything good, were you? I mean, like you could open up an entire, pack of base set whatever, and you could not even get a holo anything.
No,
Yeah,
you get
Magic does that. I don't think any other company, Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh do that. They guarantee some set per box, like always a legendary, always a super rare. But I don't think Pokemon does that. They don't guarantee anything. I've had pretty bad box pulls where I've pulled like 2 Vs out of 36 boxes.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's completely random.
Wait,
Steven's
That-
right.
That's a V-Star card.
Yeah, V-Star energy, yeah.
Yeah,
So
V-Star
when
counts
you
as
use
one of
the
the 4 you
power-
remove too.
You slam it on the ground like a slammer, and you're like V-Star. I used it this game.
oh,
only use it
snap. Okay. So
You could
I'll
do-
just
It's
put
in
that
replace
down.
of the energy card because you don't need energy cards.
I was gonna say- I mean, this actually speaks to a conversation in terms of how people open their cards, right? You know, there's a lot of different varieties and styles of openings on stream, whether it's at stream, when I'm on or off stream, I open the cards the same way. You know, you can check the quote unquote card trick and discard, you know, certain cards from the top. So normally, you know, the normal sets are not normal sets, but the recent sets are 4 cards. You know, at the top, you open the card, put the code to the side, do the 4 cards, and then when you flip it, the energy card will be on the top, and then the last card or the last 2, right? The last 2 will be your rares. So
Here we go.
it's always fun to do it that way. I was just wondering if you guys did the same.
We got our first V. Shiny little card here.
There you
Nice.
go.
Raikou. Beautiful.
Trying to find a
One of the
good soft-
legendaries.
Yeah.
Could never go wrong with the legendary dog, even though they all look like cats, but you know they're dogs.
You know what?
I was a big.
We're gonna try bringing the camera a little closer to the cards. Just a second.
You got his first V.
Yeah, that's a dope
got
card.
him.
I think my favorite Raikou right now is the amazing rare one. I just like those cards.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
the art comes out of the frame. I probably have it somewhere.
It's
Sorry.
funny because a lot of those cards like aren't very good in the meta. They're just not good in general, but the art or the rarity of them make them valuable, which is really weird.
Yeah, I just like the art. That's actually another conversation in general. It's like whether you know, it's a good point, Greg. It's like whether you play the game or using some of these awesome cards to play the actual trading card game, or you just collecting general. Yeah, there's the hitter. I love that card.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card. Yeah, it's definitely a interesting conversational piece because me personally,
Yeah,
I've
shit.
maybe played the actual game competitively on a handful of occasions, but like maybe it's just a collector in me. But I'm like, these cards look really good. I just want to frame them up the best way possible, and I guess in this case, it is putting them in the binder and just, you know, organizing them kind of the way I want to. Some people actually like get entire binders for each set.
All
So like,
right.
they have like a Battle Styles binder, you
This
know,
is
Legendary
better.
Collection binder, whatever. But me
Yeah.
personally, I just whatever works best, whatever's clever.
That's a little
Yeah,
closer,
the-
but you can also read the codes and I can type them out for you and then put them in chat. That's easier.
Okay, I'm just getting used to the movement. Is that better? Does that look better? It's still not focusing properly.
It's out of frame right now.
Oh.
The card.
Closer toward you. There you go.
Let's see. How
It's
does
just a
that
little
look?
out of focus. I think because maybe the thing is set for it to be farther away to the thing, but
No, that's not.
we can see
even-
that it's a V
you
and we can
can't.
see who it is.
Yeah. All right. Here, it probably looks better just in the container or whatever. All right. Well, let's keep unboxing and talking. Well,
Well, to Rodney's point, for the specific sets for binders and things like that, I think I probably initially tried to do that. you want to be organized, but the volume that you open at, it starts to get pretty overwhelming pretty fast. So the one thing that I suffer from is like, you know, I have my hits and, you know, in the what you call it, the top loaders and a lot of the rare cards set in binders, but they're definitely not by set. It's definitely, I would say, by energy type. For me, it's like
Yeah.
for color, so it's easier for me to find them. That's what I do.
Gotcha. You know, that's really cool. I gotta have mine separated a little bit. So I have a Deoxys binder that I'll show in a little bit, where I have a lot of older stuff in it, like base set all the way up to like maybe Expedition. You know, like just some of that really early stuff. And then there's a big gap.
what should we pull next? Where are we pulling from?
First row, fourth
Left or right?
left.
One.
Oh, that's a site question, real quick. You know, what do you consider number one? Is it right or left? Put me on the spot there. It's left.
I'm left-handed, so.
Oh, I'm playing to your dominance.
Thank you.
playing to your dominance. So it's gonna be a dominant pull.
I wish more of the world was like.
I have the first card that my mom ever got me, and it's a pocket monster.
Oh, damn.
Oh, nice.
So that was the first card I ever got. It's in the top loader from 1997 too.
Nice.
So tried to keep it in the best shape I could.
Even a vintage top loader.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
All right, Greg. The code is WYJ 2D2L MCT HK2. Good luck. Maybe people will get that. So, sorry guys, didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. Another
all
luck
good.
too.
No, you were just dumping on my childhood. You know, the important card was it.
Yeah.
That's all.
A Grimer.
Yeah, I tried doing a Evolving Skies binder, and then I realized that there was like 60 plus hits that I needed to get, and then I kind of quit.
That I still don't have.
Did you get the Blaziken from that? Isn't there
I did not get the Blaziken, no.
The alternate art Umbreon.
There's a lot of filler in these sets. To be fair,
I'm liking this stuff a lot. Like these.
Character rares.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging them.
Which one is that?
That's Houndoom.
Houndoom?
Yeah.
I think I got I got the Vaporeon, the Flareon. Love those ones, and the Jolteon, and the Ariados. But I love those trainer Pokemon mix cards so much. I used to talk about that with you, Blake. Those are some heavy hitters for me personally, like Cosmic Eclipse. That set had a lot of really awesome trainer Pokemon cards.
Is that the Gallade and Wally? That one, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
That's one of the best. All right, well, let me pull some.
All right.
Cosmic Eclipse is one of my favorite sets. The Mimikyu, so cool.
Very clean.
What else you got? What was the other one?
I actually just
Dragon?
pulled these not too long ago. Yeah.
All right.
I have to bring mine out now.
All right. No.
Don't ask me why I have all these on hand.
No, I got them on hand.
Let's see. Can people read this one? This is readable, isn't it? Yeah. Can you read that, folks?
Kind of.
Kinda.
All right, here we go. I got them.
Just finding that money spot. Don't worry, I'll get a
So I
better
got-
camera by the next stream.
So I got the
Oh, wow.
I got the same one, the Pikachu. That's a heavy hitter for the Cosmic. Got Piplup. I know Blake's got that in his collection.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Piplup one, Excadrill. I love these cards. Like they kind of brought them back. I think in Brilliant Stars with those character cards.
Yeah.
Steelix. I got my E-Light right in the way. And then the Mimikyu, like you had.
That's one of them, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's sick. I never
Yeah, I love
actually.
that.
To be honest, I definitely didn't pull that one because that looks new to me. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like
On
I
a
like
picnic.
Gallade a lot. I always thought Wally was a cool character, so it's the only one from that I think I have. But I have some of the newer ones though too.
What am I pulling next, kids?
I think you just go ham.
Just go.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is your call now.
That's all on with me. Pressure's on.
Time to do
It's
the
on,
damn
brother.
thing. Well, it means you're gonna automatically hit.
I
So
hope
what was your guys' takes on like on the McDonald's stuff? They've obviously they've always done that. They've done the McDonald's stuff for the last so many years, and there was a Burger King arc as well. I think KFC sometimes gets involved overseas. But what was your guys' take on like the McDonald's boom?
See, I just off the back again. I think it's always awesome, but the current climate and the resale market
Yeah.
kind of ruined it for me personally. That's just my take, because it was impossible to get, and not to mention like I just saw people harassing McDonald's employees. And we're talking about the collecting craze here, but it's not really a collecting craze. It's an actual resale craze because people just tie it to an economic value and they're just trying to go get the next thing that they can sell. So I was in Raleigh at the time. I'm in Jersey now, but I was in Raleigh at the time, and I went to like 3 different McDonald's just to try to pick them up for myself. 0 for 3 hardcore, and it's like after all 3 of those spots, there was employees or people just camped out. or people being extremely rude. So it turned me off really quick. But at the, you know, to your point, I think that they've been doing it for years, and the cards are awesome. And down the line, they have a lot of value because, you know, that exclusivity. So that's just my take. I've heard that it was incredibly easy for other people to get cards, but in Raleigh it was not.
Did you end up?
Myself too. What about you, HungryCorean? What's your take on it?
I actually thought it was better than it. You know, I don't really go to McDonald's too often. But I did enjoy it. I really like the cards. And much better than how they did the cereal box stuff.
Yes.
The cereal box stuff, of course, people they bought that stuff and resold. That one was a really bad reseller market. Although, you know, very little profit. But the McDonald's stuff, for me, it was easy. And what I did was I knew when the last day that they were allowed to sell them and put them in Happy Meal boxes.
That info.
I drove. Well, they tell you, you know, you go into the store or whatever, and then it has it on the sign saying this is, you know, the time. And I actually used to go to the McDonald's. I went to all the McDonald's near me before they closed, and I said, "Hey, how many more of these do you have? Can I buy all of them?"
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, $2 per, as long as you buy one Happy Meal." And I said, "Okay." Go. So I bought one Happy Meal, and I was able to buy 20 packs.
That's awesome.
It's a good deal.
Or however much they had left over. You know, of course, a lot of them did sell out, but yeah, they allowed me to buy some in my area.
I do. You know, I saw in chat. You know, in theory, it's great, but a lot of kids missed out on Pokemon cards. I had the same feeling. You know, based in my area. Obviously, it's easy for some, and then, you know, that's a real good strategy, Korean. Like on the last day, to jump on that. But I felt the same way. It was like, you know, just kids in line, like actually actually trying to get a Happy Meal with Pokemon cards, and just a bunch of grown men, you know, stealing the potential nostalgia and just highlight moment for them. But, you know, that's name of the game right now in these types of markets.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Greg, did you do any of the McDonald's stuff at all?
No, not the McDonald's stuff. Like with that, first of all, the town I live in is very small. I don't even think our McDonald's was participating in it because I didn't see any wall art or anything when I drove by it. So yeah, no, I didn't. But he's right. To everyone else's credit, yeah, it gets crazy. But that's not just Pokemon cards. It's anything that's limited that has a niche audience or a wide audience. Like remember the Nuka-Cola bottles at Target? There was like blood being spilled over those, and like employees were taking them and buying all of them and reselling them for like $80 per bottle. Like it just, the secondary market's always ridiculous with stuff that's limited or exclusive or whatever, because you get the people who really want it to collect it, and then the majority of people just want to buy it out so they can resell it, and that sucks because then all the collectors lose out on it.
That's actually, you know, as we're talking about this, that's, I don't know, that's kind of the ugly side of stuff like this, right? Is like people can be just so ridiculously cutthroat over something silly like trading cards, right? Like yelling at McDonald's employees over stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Threatened at Targets.
Yeah, you know, that's right.
Fun.
I remember you telling me that story, Mitch. That's pretty crazy. And like, I don't know. It's like I think there's a weird balance you got to strike when you're collecting something and just also being a rational human being, you know, like, because
rationality is tough though for a lot,
especially right now. Like there's such impulsiveness, but like you know, going on, there's like we all need distractions at the moment.
Yeah, you know, I just think that there's something about like the exclusiveness and what it does to people. You know, I worked at Finish Line, the footwear store, for about 7 years, from like 2009 to, you know, shortly later on, whatever. But you know, when the shoe game, you know, boomed, I was like, okay, maybe this is just exclusive to sneakers, and I get it. But then, you know, we've seen it with Pokemon, and then somebody made a point in the chat to even COVID tests. You know, like there's this, when something is in short demand, or toilet paper at the start of the pandemic. You know, all it takes is one small narrative, one small story attached to something exclusive, and your brain goes, do I need this or do I not need it?
Yep.
And if you're like, I need it, then you're going to do whatever it takes to get it. And me personally, I picked up a lot of the stuff from McDonald's. I just bought Happy Meals and just gave them to homeless people because I don't really eat that type of food, but I do want the cards. And then I bought a bunch of the cereal boxes too. And then I thought one day, because a buddy of mine, I posted a video of myself at Walmart with the box, and he was like, "Dude, are you at Walmart?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Grab me 10 of those boxes." I'm like, "Okay, this looks a little strange, but 10 boxes to self checkout." And as I'm ringing out, I'm thinking, did I really want these boxes? I mean, they don't really serve any real value right now. You know, they don't really amplify the collection at all. You know, I have most of these cards already. They're just reprints with the Pikachu stamp. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna hold on to them and just see how I feel in a week, and then see how I feel in a month. You know, and if I still feel away, then maybe I'll sell them back or get rid of them or whatever. But I really had to check myself, like, dude, am I just kind of caught up in the hype right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. It's like the value attached. It's intrinsic with a lot of people. They just attach a value, have to go get it. And to your point about the narratives earlier, it's like it feels like everything, all these resale markets, all the economic value, the loops, everybody just trying to get cut line, get an extra amount of money. It feels like the same way with larger things. I'm not even going to bring that into it. I was going to mention NFTs, but like how that goes, I'm not even going to go into that ballpark. But it's just people trying to attach values and skip the line. But I think that this was all exacerbated by the pandemic, and like Blake said, everybody needs different social experiences or what everybody's going through right now. I think it's all exacerbated. All these things are heightened. One, people are at home, sitting in queues, creating bots, all these things to check out. It's just, it really is a crazy loop right now. Never seen anything like it.
Well, and also there's the shipping issues and the supply issues that are happening and were happening or still happening. So that's driving up even more. It's just supply and demand at work in the worst way, where there's like, they have a lot of them, but they're somewhere else, so they need to get here. So they're just sitting in like warehouses waiting for containers to come back so we can get new shipments of whatever it is. It could be shoes, electronics, whatever. And so like, same thing with the used car market's insane right now. The same thing with Pokemon, just because they were hard to find for a long time. My local card store was selling them for like $10 a pack at one point because they were just hard to find.
That's insane. Can we just talk about Lucha and about how great this is? It's like a
such a dope
luchador.
Luchador bird, yeah.
What the hell, Pokemon?
They really stepped up the game with the illustrations. Some of the illustrations are so dope, and especially in the recent sets, the alternate arts. We were mentioning earlier with the Blaziken, and then like the alternate arts, and even in Fusion Strike, the Gengar and the Mew. They're supposed to actually have one of them. There's nah, come on, man, don't do me like that.
Look at you guys. 2 peas and a Mew pie.
I have the what's it called? The Altar Genesect somewhere.
Oh, that's sick.
And it's a breakdancing one. If you know what the art is.
I missed out. I did not get the Gengar, the big tongue.
Is this the one?
Tongue open amusement park Gengar. I'm sure you have it in your hand right now.
I don't have the Gengar.
Is this the pack, Mitch? Is this the magic?
Not this one, man. I'm not trying to rain on you, but not this one. The next one.
Hey, thanks for the follow, the yes man.
Just gonna be real with you.
So it's this one, but no, the next one you said.
The next one. One.
This might have something.
The next one's gonna be probably an Arceus.
One thing I love about this card game is the digital aspect. How they give you a code with each pack. Like you get something, and I love that. That's like, there's a lot of games where there are separate ecosystems, and technically these are too, but I just miss that. I like collecting and being able to trade cards. You can't do that in so many digital card games, but you can in Pokemon. You can trade cards.
I don't know, Mitch. This one feels pretty lucky to me. I think I see a little something peeking out there. Peeking like a. All right.
I'd be glad to be wrong.
Oh, it's a
Whimsicott V-Star.
There you go.
Nice.
Little V-Star action. Shut my ass up.
There you go.
There you go.
What a lovely card. What a happy little sheep. So Greg, you actually play the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like cards like these, are they like useful at all in an actual deck, or are people afraid to use them because they're chase cards?
I mean, it depends. I mean, the majority of people want them because they're pretty, and that they're either because they're pretty and they like the art, or that they just want the
The rare.
Rodney was saying just about the value of the card.
Yeah.
But like in V's and VMAXs, kind of when they did the GXs too, like it kind of messed with the whole ecosystem. And the card game's great, but the one flaw thing about the card game is you have a prize deck of 6 cards to your right that come out of your deck, and you get to take one every single time you knock out a Pokemon. Some of these cards are limit 1 per deck, and if you get unfortunate to have 2 or 3 of those in your prize deck, you're gonna lose. So like there's just, you need that combo, you need that card out to synergize with the rest of your deck, whether it's a V-Star Power, GX, or VMAX Power, and you can just not ever get them. And the game can be decided at that prize face down pool, which is really unfortunate for the game itself.
Oh,
Greg, let me ask you a stupid question because I don't play the TCG myself. Just collector, love the arts. You know, doing it since I was a kid. But for the TCG, when they're releasing new cards, new mechanics, is it tend to be like overtuned? Like some games, they're trying to get people to get involved with the new mechanics and stuff. Are they like OP new cards? You know, or people seek them, or they fit into the game nicely? You think?
For me, they're more gimmicky. Like for like the Fusion Strike, it was God, what were the keywords? I can't remember. It was like Fast Strike or Knee Strike or Rapid Strike.
Rapid Strike.
Rapid is
some other keywords, and they were like kind of gimmicky. They're on Pokemon that like you're like, why is it on this Pokemon? And then you look at a fighting Pokemon, you're like, why is it not on this Pokemon? Like it's just weird. Like Hitmonchan, for the first time they released that mechanic, did not have it, and you're like, why does it? But like Omastar did, and you're like, why? Like, why does Romastar have Rapid Strike but not Hitmonchan? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So some of that stuff is fun, but it does add like for the modern decks, it does add like more. I don't think they're overtuned. I think the V-Star stuff is broken as hell. So is the VMAX stuff too. That stuff is so powerful. I mean, you're doing one hit, you're doing like 220. You know what I mean? So like once you get it out, at least you can do. So the game meta revolves around like switching, damaging, like switching yours, forcing your opponents to switch them, like kind of comboing in to kill the VMAXs because they're worth 2 prize cards instead of 1. So you only have to kill 3 and the game's over. But they're still very good, and like there's not a single deck that doesn't have a lot of them in there if they want to be competitive.
So I got
what you got there, boy?
Zamazenta.
Zamazenta. Yeah,
Nice.
I can't see.
It's like
He's pulling a lot of good cards, actually, as we're talking. He's pulling a lot of good cards. The last 3 packs have been V's, I think.
Can we just talk about how adorable this Turtwig is right here, though? This little dude. I don't know what he's all about, but if I saw this guy walking up to me, I would be excited. I wouldn't be like, oh, this guy's gonna use a fucking headbutt bounce on me or bite me.
It looks like the protagonist of a new platformer.
Turtwig's
like ukulele.
His name wouldn't be Turtwig though. It'd be like Tortwog.
I like Turtwig.
Tortwog.
I always start with the grass starter whenever I play the Pokemon games.
That's how you go. That's how you go.
Yeah, I really big fan of Gen 3 starters. I think they're all cool, but Sceptile, like any opportunity that I can, take to play them, I'm gonna do. It's like Pokemon, Pokken Tournament, whatever. Sceptile is just a badass.
This feels like the one right here. Hold on, I'm gonna put some more music on in the background really quickly for everybody.
I think to go back to nostalgia, I think the first and being dead ass with this, the first card that really caught my attention was Scyther. Like I thought that Pokemon was so dope. Just with its like big blades and everything like that. I thought it was like an intimidating Pokemon. I was like, that's awesome. I do not have that card, the base set Scyther.
Scyther is a badass. It's just him. I think it was him and Pinsir for me. Like that first 151. I'm like, whoa, these are really cool guys. Like when you start to get towards the the tail end of the list, I'm like, these Pokemon down here, very very good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
For
the TCG game, actual play wise, this is actually top tier right now.
Top tier card.
The VMAX Mew is top tier. Out of everything over the V-Star. The V-Star is new, but it's they've got, I'm looking at it right now. They've got one card in this next tier down, but like Mew is the top tier.
What specifically? Is it high damage or just a lot of utility or?
I just think I'm not 100% sure.
Let me see. 130 is a ton of damage, Greg.
I don't think I pulled that card, did I?
So it's two colorless for choose one of your benched Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. That probably is.
Yeah, it's
really useful.
Nice.
Use anybody's attack.
You see, I would love to go to an actual like official tournament, and like actually learn and see how the game is played in person, and also, pick up some of the event exclusive cards because I have some of those too, like the league stamp stuff. Just those. They're not very hard cards to find depending on like which one you're looking for, but man, I would just love to actually go and take. I mean, hell, I have the hat from one of the regionals. I didn't even get a chance to go.
Now that would be cool. Same thoughts there.
Yeah, I was at Worlds in 2017 in Anaheim.
Nice.
Except I wasn't able to go explore and check out a lot of the stuff because I was working the booth because we were showing off a Pokken tournament.
I love. Okay, Tekken is my favorite game ever. So combining that with Pokemon was hilarious. A Luchador Pikachu, but there was no Psyduck. There's no playable Psyduck, man. That's my one gripe with that game.
But yeah, we were showing off a Pokken tournament for the Switch.
DX, right?
Yeah. And it was the first time, and you just see all these Pokken players run up to the line because we're demoing it, and they run up to the line, and the only character they were playing was Decidueye, and they were breaking it down step by step, like they were like writing down notes for everything that was going on with that Pokemon.
Dude, it's serious. I thought Pokken Tournament was a really cool concept because I love Tekken. It's my favorite of all the traditional fighters, and then probably my second most played one after Super Smash Brothers. But then, like, Pokemon, of course, hits a nostalgia point with all of us. And so when they put both together, I'm like, this is different. I like the innovation because, the first Pokken Tournament, you had to link two Wii U's together, and then they fixed it on a Switch where you can play off the same console. But I just wish my only fix would be get rid of Field Phase and, just focus heavily on the dual phase aspect. Because, like, Field Phase was cool, but, like, it felt like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Tenkaichi. Like, it's cool, but, like, I want to fight heads up, as opposed to, like, running around the field and, like, trying to jump around things being thrown at me.
It's pretty cool. This Lipard instead of Leopard. The Grottle. Grottle's
Leopard, yeah.
Grottle.
That's an evolution of Turtwig.
Look at this adorable little fucker. Look at that.
Talking about Super Turtwig.
Listen to this, I'm loving it. The art is so great. That's the one thing I always like. I used to Magic the Gathering and stuff like that when I was a kid and other collector's cards. It was always the artwork that really drew me into stuff like this. Yeah. So when I see
My favorite part.
Yeah. Let's see stuff.
I'm glad you
Just
brought
think
up
the
the
cards are so
artwork
diverse.
aspect.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask you guys, do you guys have like a favorite artist? Because I'm really big on like Uyama and like Imakuni. Like those two types of artworks on the cards. They're going to get fun.
Imakuni's great.
Yeah, that's actually on the flyer. That's my face on top.
Yeah. I think I have some of the cards.
About Imakuni's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got some too, man. Let's pull them out. Let's see.
I don't know which.
Pull some heat out.
I don't know which box it's in though.
Look at these little gears.
Clank? I can't see. Yeah, Clank's dope.
I haven't seen this one before. That's cool.
Oh, Clank. Yeah,
that's such a dope card.
Hey, look, it's me from the flyer. That's me.
They have the other one where there's like 20 of them. They're all the same. I forget what the name of it though it is.
Oh shoot.
They look like Waddledees.
I think I have Imakuni's Doduo.
The Go Lurk.
Oh, yeah,
Doduo. I have that card. I love it.
Yeah.
I have it somewhere. That's a good
This
one.
is Evolutions though.
Yeah.
And then I have I think is it bilingual executor they call it, but it's just Uyama,
Yeah, the Executory. It's so much. There's so much fun. A lot of personality in those cards.
Yeah, I also have.
That was you said that was Evolutions, right? Talk about driving up value for a set.
I know, right?
During the pandemic, $1,000 a booster box.
Bidoof is always a good to get.
You guys ever open like Japanese packs for the first time and be like, "What the f is this?" Like you look at all these crazy arts and all these crazy numbers. You're like, "What is this do?"
I have some of the old school ones on hand. Hold on.
Okay, I have a hot take about Evolutions. Can I just tell you guys something?
Yes.
and this is the sneaker guy in me coming out, but I am just not a fan of evolutions. I think, I have all of that stuff from the first go around, and I know some of the Pokemon's moves are changed. Like I have, Arcanine from the original go around, and then I have evolutions as well. And I couldn't get into it. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think
trying to scratch the nostalgic itch.
Yeah, and it just didn't work because a lot of that stuff is not going for a lot, which I guess isn't really the point. The point is obviously to play the card game, but I went to the card shop the other day and they have Evolutions Charizards just sitting out, pre-release promo and, the regular one. And they're not going for much. And I'm like, why did people lose their mind over this set? Like I have some cards from it. I don't like the reverse holo on like the Wizards of the Coast look. Like I didn't like that. I just wasn't sold. I wasn't sold on Evolutions. Generations was okay, but Evolutions, I
How much is that Charizard going for now?
The Mega Charizard EX,
Yeah.
like $50 raw.
Look at this penguin. This penguin's adorable.
This one?
Yes, like about $50 raw.
Raw, does that
Yeah,
mean it
people under-
hasn't been like graded?
Yeah, just loose in its sleeve like this.
yeah, like see,
That's a
beautiful
reprint,
card.
though, right, Steven? That's a reprint.
This is the evolution.
Yeah,
one.
these are
Okay.
reprints. But
If this was a base set, I would have gotten it graded already.
Yeah.
Or legendary collection. I'm a legendary
Easily.
collection guy.
Let's see. Cloudsy Afternoon says, my sons are determined that Evo is trash. Back when it first released, it just sat on shelves.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly when the craze of the value of the cards got really nutty. I can't pinpoint it. 'Cause,
pandemic.
like a lot of the times in sets too, the cards, people overvalue the cards where it's like, yes, this card is $5,000, but it's one card. The rest of the set's like $20, $30, $50.
Yeah.
Like it's really weird how the pricing works on the cards.
That was like battle styles, like Sleepy Tyranitar, and
Love
then the
that
rest
card.
of the set was just like, what the hell is this? Oh,
So
yeah, I
I
love
really-
that.
I really like how that is, but then when they made it the reverse,
They made it the reverse, and it's not good at all.
I'm not a fan of the. I have that card too, and I don't like the reverse holo on the like that Wizards of the Style like look. I don't like it, or Wizards of the Coast look rather. It's I don't know. It just wasn't sitting right with me. But Greg, to your point, I know like Evolutions was the 20th anniversary stuff in Generations, and they had some cool shit, but I think obviously a mixture of the pandemic. But also these companies market to us too. A lot of times we've already spent money before these cards or like whatever it is you're collecting before they even physically exist. Like they're just showing you product shots, of cards that are coming out, sneakers that are coming out, whatever the case is, and your brain automatically goes, "Yeah, I already bought that. It's purchased."
Yeah. From
And,
it was a pandemic thing. Go ahead.
I got the thing.
fancier.
Look at this fire monkey. He's
Very
ready
bright
to
V.
burst. He's got bursting power. I have that. I feel that. I can
All right.
burst it. Will.
We got a heavy hitter coming up soon.
Yeah.
I think we're due. But from
we're about halfway through this first booster box.
to the points earlier, I think just another market in general. Something in terms of my actual work. A lot of that was creator marketing driven. The evolutions price up. The pandemic. A lot of people were digesting a shit ton of content across the board, and the Pokemon craze started going up. And when people were getting in, it was a connection. We're talking about the psych thing. It's like a connection from your current self to your past self, right?
Mhm.
So it's that nostalgic thing. Is like you saw that Charizard that or that Mew that there's cards from Evolutions that were familiar. It's like, oh, this must be valuable because there's a reprints of cards that I loved so much. So
Right.
people were that booster box is still sitting above $700, and you could buy every card in the set individually and not hit that amount. So like it doesn't really make too much sense for the Evolution style, but that's definitely a conversation to be had for a lot of them. A lot of the creators driving up the value of these cards too.
Yep. Everybody
Super
loves a good
wonky.
story.
But like, yeah, there are certain, like, there's always certain ones in a set, especially if they're rare or ultra rare. Like Pikachu is always a high valued card, even if the card's awful. Like Pikachu's highly valued, Charizard's highly valued, any of the Gen 1 stuff high valued. You know what I mean? Some
Absolutely.
of the Gen 3 stuff valued. Like anything that's a secret rare, ultra rare with X Pokemon on it is always going to be highly valued financially, but maybe not in the game wise. But it's crazy. People want the special VMAX Fat Pikachu, right? They want that.
Chunk of Chew, baby. I don't have that card. Vivid Voltage. I am so exhausted opening Vivid Voltage cards. I just don't even feel like trying anymore.
Are you trying to get the rainbow one, right?
Yeah. I have the regular VMAX, a couple of them, but not the rainbow.
You know what card I really like?
Which one? The Misty? I have
Yeah, that's a great card. That is an awesome
card.
one.
I do love that Misty one.
And this is from Evolutions, so
Yeah. Now, see, when they did stuff like that, I thought that was cool. But just doing reprints of cards that I grabbed for nothing back in the day, it just the sneaker guy in my brain was like, Rod, do not do this. Like, what have you done?
This is really pretty.
This is a Chunk of Chew regular, obviously, but
It's just a,
Oh,
it's
you
not
pulled one blade.
the full art. The full art. Sleeve it.
sleeve it. All right,
Leave it.
that's
I'm listening.
So if you see a
you
silver
got
border,
full art. Yeah, that's
That's the full
sick.
art, yeah.
Silver border.
if you see a silver border, then you 100% want to sleeve it and
Yeah.
complete
All
it.
right.
The full arts have a lot of value, like like this Lumi V from Brilliant Stars. See that silver border, Blake? It's the same thing.
Hold on, I got one. I got one to show.
Love that.
Oh, that's a sick card.
This one's from Brilliant Stars too. This was from the first build and battle box that I bought.
People get hits on those.
I think
Wasn't this from Evolutions?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Yep.
the
That was
icon.
interesting.
The icon looks like a little eyeball, kind of.
They did the spirit.
This is the
Link
other
card, too.
Charizard. The other one.
Cool.
I like
That's a
that.
good
What was
one.
that gym? This was years and years. There was a Team Rocket set and a Gym Leader set, and I loved that set.
Oh, that
That
was
set my favorite set
early. Yeah.
Earlier, yeah.
Team Rocket got a lot of love back in the day between that and the Team Rockets. Then they did Team Rocket Returns too, if I'm not
Brock.
mistaken. And that Brock card is clean.
It's Brock.
It's from the evolution set too. I pulled a bunch of evolutions.
So
From
many
the-
trainers. Those are in the closet.
Oh, hey, should I give away the
Also-
digital?
Oh, here you
card that
go.
Has that Arceus in it? Should we give
This
away
is-
that
It won't.
back?
It'll actually be a different pull. It won't be the same.
Really?
This is the old school one.
Yeah,
though.
it's a random pack. It's just
That's
like opening up a new
Love that,
pack.
Misty.
This is the 96 one though. This isn't Evolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we're showing off old stuff, I got some stuff from back in the day too. I could show off since we're
Hit us.
Talking, I
hit
got-
us. I had the Go ahead.
Japanese Sabrina's gaze. The band artwork because it looks like she's giving you the finger in America.
Straight up villain.
Yeah, straight up villain.
How are misprints? Are they highly valued if like the card is printed wrong, or are they less valuable? Like,
Depends on the misprint.
that?
Like if it's an error card or if it's what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a
That's,
centric.
is it
Japanese
today?
Moo milk. So they changed the artwork because obviously it's centric, sucking on what appears to be some type of nipple. So America wasn't rocking
What
with that.
appears
but I
to
bought-
be.
Yeah, I
America
think-
was a
Let me-
rock
let me-
over
let me-
Journalist coming
Hold
out,
on,
Rodney
hold on,
Pearson
hold
again.
on.
Great.
Let's. What the hell?
Yeah, that's Moo milk from Neo. But the
Okay.
Japanese artwork is
Alright,
much different.
I absolutely
than the
need
American
that card.
artwork. Yeah, much different than the American artwork.
Let's talk about the psych. Let's talk about the desire. You know what I mean? They're talking about from collection a lot of the Freudian principles in collecting. I think that card is a double entendre for that.
You need it because it's boobies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even kidding. They actually have some collecting. When you're talking about collective psychology, you're talking about a desire, and that's a Freudian principle. Desire when you're born, right? So it's just like the desire to, feed from your mother. So it's like that card is really funny in terms of.
So
overall
Sigmund
topic.
Freud would look at that and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I get that."
I don't know. Him and his fathers looked at everything like that. If you were doing something normal, it would be a desire.
What
Your
was-
innate desire.
What was that thing that you just mentioned? What would Freud said it would be?
Oh, no, that's the whole topic. Like, just in general, collecting would be an innate desire
An
to have
innate
something.
desire to have something. That's cool. I feel that.
Speaking of more all artworks, they have obviously Grimer from Team Rocket back in the day. I don't know if you know the story. I have the American version because the Japanese version is very creepy. But the Japanese
awesome.
version is Grimer's eyeballs kind of looking up the girl's skirt, and they banned that card immediately. Like frame uno, they were like, "Get that shit out of here now!" And then they redid his eyeballs, just look straight.
How's everyone doing in the chat, by the way? Are y'all having a good time? Is this?
I got the Dark Magneton Team Rocket.
So
that's clean.
For Quinn in chat right now, he actually gave me a bunch of his cards that he found.
Oh wow!
He's actually a good friend of mine.
Nice.
We used to work together and everything. But like,
thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Meryl promo.
There's a promo. Promo.
Cool.
And then he found some of these, and I sleeved them anyway. But it's like the cards that came in, like the advertisements.
Yep. So sick. That's so sick, man. Love that.
And then he actually gave me this card, which is freaking awesome. I don't know, but he gave me a 10th anniversary Pikachu.
Damn.
Oh, that's dope.
How much does that go for?
I think it's like $100 raw.
That's clean.
That's a sexy ass card.
So it was like I looked it up, and you can only get it. They were doing like a truck that was like traveling across the country, and for the 10th anniversary, that's what they were doing. They were traveling across the country in this truck, in this like whatever setup, and you have to go up to the mall or whatever that they're set up at, and you can grab a booklet, a card, and all this other stuff. And so at that time there wasn't this card boom or whatever. They let you take multiples.
Yep.
And so he had a couple of them, and he's like, "Oh, I have an extra one. Do you want one?" And I was like,
"Yeah."
Like, if you really are okay with it, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Back when it was supposed to just be like a fun little card game, and people are all like beating each other up over it. It's gotten really intense.
So how we feel about celebrations?
I love it, man. It was like, ooh, this is gorgeous.
I
thought celebrations was
cool.
Is that is that a character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really like that art. The colors on that are just popping. The way that the eyes are reflective on both the characters.
Just pops, man.
Yeah,
dope card.
This shit just pops, dude. This is like what I'm talking about. The artwork is like probably my favorite thing. It feels good to pull like shiny. Like we all, our primitive brains, we all know shiny is good, right? If you've got ADD, you love shiny things. So like cards like this really appeal to me, and it's just adorable.
Yeah, Data Nang is the truth.
I like that card a lot.
It's not even your rare. They just throw it in there because they're nice.
This is the rare I got. I did the other day though. Here's what I pulled out of one pack. Here, I'll show you guys. Let's see, where are they?
I loved celebrations. I wish that they would sell booster boxes of celebrations, but they don't.
I pulled this like Umbreon.
Oh, that's cool.
And
wait, that's that Umbreon VMAX is actually a
it's a partner
different
card.
version. That's real clean. That's probably in the $40 range.
And
what was that you just put up to the camera, Steven?
So can you see the gold chip on there? And then there's like a blue, like you can see the part that chipped off. I was so upset when I opened my first UPC, like Ultra Premium Collection.
Oh man.
Damn.
Wow.
And there was there's a chip up there, and there's a chip on the side down here somewhere. I was so upset, and so I was on the hunt. To go find another UPC so I can open it, so I can get a good Charizard.
That's the other misconception of the game, is that just because a card is pack fresh doesn't mean it's in pristine 10 out of 10 condition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially with the way that like delivery people handle shit nowadays.
I'd say 6 out of 10. You're gonna get it. You're not gonna get a good one like the centering and everything. That's a whole different conversation.
So I found the perfect one.
There you go.
There you go.
Those cards are sick. I need to get a UPC. I'm struggling.
Oh, those are so hard to get now.
Yeah. I mean, you're just gonna have to pay. That's.
Yeah. Well, the price is going up.
For what?
It was already bad enough.
What
It's pretty bad. Yeah,
It's like $250.
$250 for
They're really expensive.
For what?
The UPC, the Ultra Premium Collection.
Okay, I'll show you the box.
Part of celebrations. Yeah, it's part of celebrations.
You've been looking for it, Blake.
That I can't find that thing anywhere, man. Every time I think I'm gonna Best Buy, I almost got one through Best Buy, and like they're like, oh, you need to like authorize your account, And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And then they're like, well, now there's a huge line, and it's gonna be. I waited in line for like an hour almost, like online.
Oh no.
John's like in 3080.
That's like the one thing I've been looking for, and I'm not paying $300 for it.
Yeah, it's the price is going up though, so because they're
Might have to
stopping
bite
with
the
the
bullet.
celebration stuff.
Man.
Yeah, that's how that works, right? It's the value and then over time and how many were made and how many are in circulation, right?
Hey.
Something like that. It's like how the value is determined for a lot of these cards.
Oh, Drampa.
Got it.
Grandpa.
Drampa.
It's on fire.
Grandpa.
Dude, I have good luck
You
with this
see
stuff.
one be
Also,
after
this
the
like
next.
shiny clang. Look at that shiny clang. Greg, I got that magic touch. Remember that one day, when I first started collecting, like right away, I got like 3 like VMAX cards. Remember? Like just
Yeah.
like off that like in a row.
Yeah, you just randomly send me messages at like 4 a.m. of you just absolute monster hits and like, yo, are these good? I'm like, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
they're pretty alright.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Just kidding.
Not to mention you got him retail, so he's just like out here balling.
Dude, I got a couple other really cool ones too. I got a Pokemon Championships Leafeon, you know.
Oh, nice.
Yo, any evolution, you got me.
Yep.
Plasma.
some
Got me.
stamp stuff.
That's awesome.
Plasma too.
Yeah, I got.
I low key, I like the Leafeon and Glaceon V-Star cards. I like them.
Those are really good. I have some cards too that you get from, I believe, the actual events. Volkner first place, league stamp stuff. They have like the first place, second place on them. So a lot of
Oh, you got the what place is that? First place?
yeah,
My real life Pokemon.
Oh, you might want to get that. You might want to get that graded.
Oh,
yeah. I
shit.
know it's
Yeah.
pretty goddamn good. I have a Professor Elms lecture too, a 4th place one, so not first, but still
Cling,
league
clang.
stamp. 4th place, you know,
Nice.
simple stuff.
Man.
But
Yeah.
then I got some really
Grading
obscure
services are
stuff in here
so
too.
backed up right now too, and they've increased their prices like 3 times in the last year.
Really?
Oh, it's Piper on stream? Oh my
Piper
god.
wanted
Let's
to
go
join the
full.
call.
Let's go to the full. Piper. Hi, Piper.
She's my little Umbreon.
Cute.
Although I think I would think is Umbreon a dog or a cat? Are we gonna go? Is that a psych thing? Because I think I would say Umbreon.
Definitely a cat.
You know.
Klutzy, what is Umbreon?
I think Eevee's a dog.
You know.
So Umbreon is a dog, and Espeon. What did they like? Just skip genus and go straight to a cat? Like, let's go with that.
Klutzy says Umbreon is a shadow cat. Klutzy's favorite Pokemon is Umbreon. So
While Piper's here, speaking of Piper. Seems
All right.
like
Well, I have a
great-
shadow dog, so
You know, Piper is famous on Shack Pets, Mitch. And if you like,
yeah,
if you
she got over 3,000 wins on Shack Pats. So let's
hell yeah.
let's
If you
put some
wanna-
respect on Piper's name.
Hungry, have we told you about Shack Pets?
no.
So Shack Pets, we here at Shacknews just launched a new app that you can download on your iOS or Android devices, and essentially, it's just like pets competing to be the cutest pet pick in a bunch of different competitions. So you vote left or right depending on which pet you think is the cutest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and if you have a pet of your own, you can make a profile for them and upload it, and they'll and then challenge other people's pets to a cute off. If you just want to look at cute pictures of pets, you can just like scroll through like our latest pet picks too.
Believe
Yeah.
me, you'll scroll through.
Yeah, dude, there's so many adorable pets. There's a skunk on there. There's a couple guinea pigs too. It's a lot of dogs and cats. But if you got a pet and you think they're the cutest in the world, here's your chance to prove it. Get your cutest
it,
pets.
Pictures
Very
only,
good.
right?
Yeah. I mean, you put their name in there in a little description, but
And here's
Yeah.
the thing we didn't mention: it's free.
It's
Mouse Suck
totally
is free.
Free on
Can't
Android
be
and
free.
iOS.
I might have to upload my brother's cats.
oh, you're definitely
Or
gonna.
It's free.
You better
I
upload
got
them
you.
before
Arthur.
they
It's
do.
free.
It's totally free.
Yeah,
It's free.
They just got 3 kittens. So
Well,
All right,
But
so
hell yeah.
Shack battles are gonna be one.
Probably not as cute as my cats. Still, I'm sorry. My cats are the cutest.
Well, I mean, we could decide that on Shack Pets. All right, so you can put them up, and we'll let the people speak.
I'm gonna get some more music going here. It looks like.
We got I thought this one was real clean. This is the full art Pikachu from Brilliant Stars. I love this card. I think that was a
Love that.
good new addition.
you know what's a really hard hit to get?
Love that
The
card.
full art Pikachu from Vivid is a really hard
Which
Any
card is that?
like
Which
that's
one?
stingy with the full arts.
Do you have it?
I don't
Yeah.
have it. No.
Which
It's
one?
so-
Hold on, let me look it
you
up
don't-
because I might have
so,
it.
On your hunt for the Chonkachu, the Rainbow Chonk,
You're probably more likely to get, or no, it's even harder.
I think you see less of the full art Pikachu than you see of the Rainbow
Oh,
Chonk.
I didn't even want to talk about it then, given that I've opened. Yo, I'm serious when I say that I've opened 5,000 packs.
I believe it.
Like,
Well,
we can
it's
just put
serious,
we could put that in writing. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh, talk about another topic. We're talking about monetary hits, boys. Monetary hits. You're chasing these cards. How much they cost? That's definitely. I would consider that the ugly side.
I don't really want to talk about how
there's
much
the vote.
I've spent.
That's a very.
I'm
cute
just saying,
cat.
it climbs up quick. That's a cute cat. That's some Shack Pets W's right there.
That is a pretty.
Greg,
cute
what did you
video.
just show?
Oh, just Unbeyond, but it was all blur. It was all refracted because it was hollow. So
I
the
love-
light.
I think, along with Umbreon, I think the evolutions are definitely my. So Blastoise and the evolutions are my favorite Pokemon. Definitely a simple person.
I gotta show you
But-
a Blastoise.
Okay.
I got I love this
guy.
Glaceon GX card and this Espeon.
Cafe Master.
These-
This is just
these
like
cards.
this is just like your grandpa in a coffee shop. What the hell?
He's the master. Of
These are
cafe.
from Hidden Fates.
Like I swear to God, my grandpa had that exact outfit. Maybe without the tie.
Clean. Oh my God! Hit me with that's Cosmic Eclipse, right?
What?
Yeah.
Let me take a
I
look
think-
at that. Hold on. Can you hold
Oh
that up
my
again?
God, that's just painful.
Oh wow.
Blastoise is my favorite, but I do have the original, the base set. So
Can't
So-
base that.
I do have the base set.
So late last year, I was on Pokemon Center's website, and I was like looking through the cards, and they had a bunch of older card sets available for just like single packs, the single blister packs. And I was like, what? And so I bought the maximum amount of possible on each of them. And I just
Okay.
ripped them. I just ripped them. And this was one of them. And I've been giving away a lot. Like, so is this Cosmic? But yeah, like so I have Unified Minds packs.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what other? I just have a bunch of older sets that
Oh, here's that
you know,
Misty.
you can't really find. Nice.
I got a couple strange cards I ordered from Japan. Pokemon did a thing with I think a TV show or a group of people called Enterprise. I think.
Like
Oh,
the
a couple
car
of these.
rental place?
No, they're like all kind of.
These look like ads.
Yeah, they look like ads. It's very strange cards. But there was 3, and I bought all 3.
Giant Lucario.
Like, you put that up. I would never guess that was a Pokemon card. You know, like that's how interesting those are.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, these cards look pretty goddamn cool. You know what? Let's see what they're talking about. And they weren't too expensive. I think they're like, $10 a piece or something.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad enough
Not bad at all.
for how interesting, and different they are.
I also
And,
have fruit roll-ups Meowth. He has the gold border on him
Oh,
instead of the regular yellow. And he's been through some hell. I've had him for a long time, but got fruit roll-ups Meowth.
speaking of jungle packs, a couple months ago I was on someone's stream, and they did a wheel for like they called last trainer standing.
Mm-hmm.
And so every time it landed on you, they removed you, right? I paid $17 to get into one slot for this wheel. I won the slot, and then when he opened it was a jungle pack, and I got the hollow
Ooh.
electrode out of it.
You guys ready
Damn.
Oh,
for
man.
this? You guys ready?
This is my jungle pack card.
You
So
guys-
it's this. Yeah, this is pack fresh.
That was one of the first expansions to the core game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my only jungle
Oh.
card.
That's when they
Full
started with
art.
the base.
Full art Honchcrow.
I think so. Great.
Honky
Full art
Crow.
Haunchi. Full art Haunchi.
Honky Crow. Honky Crow. Honky Crow. Honky
Now
Crow.
somebody brought up
Is it this one?
this print earlier.
This is so
No,
shiny.
Is it the same one, Blake? No,
That's
it's a
the
different
alt
one.
art. That's
This
the
is the
alt
alt.
art.
What?
Yeah, you got the alt.
Bitch, you got the
So,
alt?
so Steven, why don't you drop some knowledge on for some people who might not know the difference between all arts and full arts.
Let me pull up some cards. Well, if you guys hold up the
damn
Honchcrow-
knowledge.
So if you look at full arts, they've got that's an alt art, right? So you can actually see a bunch of other stuff other than the Pokemon included in with the picture, right? So it's got a story. It's not just a single Pokemon. If you look at a full art, they've got a silver outline along all their lines.
Here, let me get
Oh.
the group shot going. So people can get.
That Zapdos is an alt art as well. It's got a story. This Pokemon here, the Flygon, doesn't have a story. It's just a Pokemon itself. So this one's a full art
basically
because
the
it's got.
foreground. If they have a background, they're alt art. If they don't have a background, if it's just like nothing in the background but a color or swirls of colors, it's a full art.
Yeah, and then if it's silver border and if it has an outline, right? So like Lumineon here has an outline as well, like an outline.
So that's the full. This is the
wow.
art. The alt.
I haven't seen this Mewtwo card yet. That's some dope ass art.
Oh yeah, that Mewtwo is pretty sick.
Talk about that Mewtwo.
Card.
That Mewtwo is so sick. I was talking to my friend, and he's like, how long we've come. That's not a rare card or a valuable card. Like he thought that was so interesting. Like I was showing the card, and that there's not a intense value attached to that, because Mewtwo is Mewtwo. One of my favorite Mewtwo cards right here. Mewtwo and Mew.
Weird.
Well, dude, how many times have we put the same card up at the same time?
I've got the Japanese one though.
But I'm saying we've done that like 3 times.
Yeah. Is that a promo in the U.S.?
This was a promo card, I believe.
Yeah, this one you have to pull from a pack in Japan.
Nice.
I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Like those cards have a value if they're good, but not in Pokemon. You can still have a great card and it's like $2. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if it's ugly or it's not a popular Pokemon or whatever, but it's a really good card to have. It's like the only game I can think of that where there's no value to the card's meta.
Nice.
Weird.
Oh, that's clean. I love those.
Love tag team card.
You guys gotta. If you tell me when you're holding stuff up, I'll put you full screen. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of stuff. It's fine.
Well, I got some right here I can show. I got I know they just did kind of like
pack.
the 4-in-1 card. Oh, last pack.
Wait, last pack?
Last pack magic.
Dude, he's hauling.
We're having a good time talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
That is.
Yeah, I got some of this.
Yo, Ronnie, you got some heat.
Yeah, a couple years
Smash
back
Brothers.
they did. I know they just started doing the 4-in-1 cards, but before they did that, they did these. And it's like Rayquaza and Deoxys, Latios and Latias. Pretty sure they do one for the dogs, all the legendary birds as well.
Rayquaza, the amazing rares. I like the amazing rares. I thought Blake would like the amazing rares because the illustrations are so dope. They come out of the frame.
Oh wow, that's gorgeous.
I have them. We can go through them all. This is the Rayquaza. That's the Rayquaza. We got Zamazenta, amazing rare.
Nice.
That one. Celebi, which was one of the harder ones to get, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They come out of the frame. I like that. Jirachi. I have the promo one of this too. I heard that was kind of hard to get, Korean. The promo one.
Even the Jirachi was hard to pull in
I
general.
have this one too. The team up.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
Team up.
it was even hard to pull just in general.
We got the team up booster box. So gotta break that open soon.
I have
Blake
another
and,
one I just
Blake's been on me.
purchased here. I have Bugsy Scizor. So they did a.
I think we got the heat here for the last.
Oh, what'd you get?
Last pack heat.
Is it
Last
gold?
Pack magic.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's another
no.
full art.
That's a full art.
Bramble.
Snubble, Gramble, yeah.
Yo, I'll take full arts and all arts all day. That's pretty dope, Blake.
Thanks. We got. I think that's a pretty good haul. We got the.
Yo, he's low key. He's gonna pull an all art from Fusion Strike. It's just one of those days.
Well,
All art Gengi.
Gengi, like Arrested Development.
So one of the cards that I did like from the older sets is these what some people call like half arts.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen that card, and that's sick.
Yeah, so I pulled this one. I have like the regular one, but this one's the reverse hollow, so it's actually kind of shiny.
Now, what is that from? Like, what are you pulling that from?
I don't know the set icon.
That's sick. I'm just saying because I want it.
You're right. Like some of the meta
want
can
it.
drive the prices, but it depends on the card art. Like if it's a misprint, if it's a hollow, if it's a foil. Because that Ace Trainer card is $15, but I'm sure there's a version of it.
Entei?
that's $50.
Yes, Entei.
So there's
Good
a
point, Greg. Really good point.
yeah. Sorry, I
That's-
cut you off, Greg. What were you saying?
Weird thing, right? Like the shiny Charizard, the shiny alt art Charizard's $500, right? It's not a good card. It's just
Shinies?
because it's a shiny alt Charizard.
So I mean, we
I
got.
I like the
Love
shiny.
that Silicone. I love that card.
I'm all about it. But the Hidden Fates ones are cleaner in my opinion. The
I have,
Sizer and the Resh.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, the pricing for the meta
Ooh,
does
that's
make
sick.
sense. Like sometimes it will do it. Like, but it has like trainer cards are the ones that retain the most value because a lot of trainer cards are reprinted anyway. Like Switch. I was
Yeah.
talking to Rodney about this the other time, but like
Absolutely.
Switch, if
Lasso.
if you find a really good looking Switch card, the actual players, want to play the good looking ones. They want to put those in their decks, and so that's what drives the price. Is that
Right.
it has to look good in their eyes.
So,
And
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
But here's what we got out of that booster box. We got the VMAX Whimsicott right there. We got this
V-Star?
nice.
V-Star.
Oh yeah, the V-Star. I'm sorry. The Houndoom partner
Trainer
card,
gallery?
Trainer card. Raikou V card. Granbull. Is this an alt art?
Full art.
Full art.
It's full
I'm
art.
sorry.
Yeah.
Then the Den card that I really like. A Drampa. A Honchkrow. Zamazenta, and a Simisear. That's pretty good for a booster box, right?
Well, you
I
got
think
the
so.
art. The Arceus full
the
art.
Arceus full art. I forgot to mention that one. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's like right there
So-
too.
You actually got 3 full arts and a V-Star in that booster box.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
That's
big.
really good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do next. I've got that Fusion Strike booster box. I've also got a Shining Fates Elite Trainer
Oh, I like
box.
Shining Fates.
I've got
That's a
that.
sick ETB.
Or if we want to go bold, I have a friend that dropped off 2 giant ass bags of old Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. I have no idea what's in these bags. It could be crap. There could be an amazing find.
I feel like we saved that bad boy for the end, but that's just me.
All right.
Or-
Well, that's where you find your gold. Is in
Yeah,
stuff
you
like
find-
that.
you
That's
find
where any collector finds their gold. A
Come on,
garage
man.
sale,
Get that out of my
it's
face. I
Alright.
love Hidden Fates. I love
Alright.
Hidden Fates, man.
All right. Fusion,
There you go.
Fusion Strike, Shining Fates.
Wait, which one was that, Rodney? This one?
Yep, that's the one.
I like Shining Fates. That's my votes. I like Shining Fates. I like that set a lot.
Did
Little Shining Fates?
you
Pull the,
not see these back here?
Shining
little
Fates.
chase? Dude, I don't want it. I can just like selectively choose not to see them. So, because
Crazy
I
how it works.
may or may not have paid $160 for one last year. But in the one that I got, all right, the one ETV that I got, we're gonna sit here with this. So,
Nice. Congrats.
so
Yeah,
we're gonna sit here with this, and I'm talking about this
It
is
was
probably the
worth
luckiest pull that I've gotten. From the 150 ETB, we pulled the the variant Charizard, which has got to be one of my favorite cards in
I
existence.
got some really obscure stuff like this. I got
Yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Travis Scott. They made some customized cards of his that kind of just took the fuck off. Like they're not obviously like whatever, but
I had a
was like,
Cactus Jack hoodie on before the stream started. I didn't know if that was like inappropriate given the current climate. This
Right,
thing.
right,
So I was like, let me change my hoodie.
I have this ancient
Cactus Jack
Mewtwo
Fortnite.
metal card that I got. I've been really big on like customized cards lately, but it's like
I mean,
insane.
you're talking about like stuff that's super interesting, personal, unique. Like I wouldn't even say exclusive in those guards because they're definitely exclusive, but you're hitting that unique game.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I severely lack in that. What is that? Oh, that's a Leonhardt.
Leon,
Yo.
our YouTuber guy. Yeah, he. Did
I'm
a
all about
set.
Leonhardt. That's a good
Yeah.
dude.
Good
That's
guy,
a good
for sure.
dude. That's a good dude. Good peoples in my book. I don't
Yeah,
know
I've been,
personally, just good peoples.
The dice fell out. Oh.
Yeah, but that Bugsy Scissors card is actually kind of unique because so
Whoa.
they did like gym challenge, gym hero stuff in
Whoa.
they set,
This was
but
just.
then they also did
Yeah, the EVV Max comes in the ETBs.
I love
Promo
it.
card.
I love it. That's a baller ass
Sick
card.
card. Yeah. Get that
Charizard,
stuff back.
the black Charizard's also in this set, and that's a really sought after card because Charizard.
Yeah, the shiny Charizard.
Yep, that one. Yep, that one's highly sought after because Charizard.
I just think it's a
Card's
sick
not
card
that good,
too.
but Charizard. That's the weirdest thing about this game.
Guys,
I just like that card.
I don't think
It's
I've
like
opened.
black, gray, and orange.
I don't think I've done any Shining Fates yet. I gotta
That
say.
card's worth
so-
$500 not graded.
I think like
I like the
in terms
dice.
of
It's got nice.
to Ronnie's point earlier about organization, like I tried to do, I said it by like set and color, but I do have a binder for like the shiny what Korean, what's it called, the shiny vault, or is that shiny vaults
Shiny
and
vault.
fates?
No, Shiny Vault. There's 3. I think it was 3 sets that had them. Two
Well,
or 3
because
sets that had them.
because this is one, this is
That's
a
the
shiny,
Vault.
and then this one is also
Yeah, so
called
if you look
shiny
at
something.
if you look at the
Stars in
under
the background.
the number at the bottom, it should say SV, which is Shiny Vault.
Okay, so the Resh one has that. Well, they both do.
Right.
Yeah, so it's Shiny
And-
Vault, but it's from 2 different sets.
And I love the fact that the rarity symbol is also silver, like it's also shiny.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I love these cards. I do.
What I really like, and I wish they brought back, is these kinds of cards where they have the Japanese text across them.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I had those for a while.
Well, I have the big 3 in that.
Ooh-wee.
Good lord. Ooh, look at that Kyogre. God damn.
It reminds me of how like they Americanized the show, where like they're eating dumplings and they would call it potatoes or something, like so we would understand as kids what they were eating.
All right, here we go. I don't think I've ever opened any Shining Fates before.
Charizard VMAX, here we come.
But and then
Oh.
in Japan, those cards they actually had English across for the text.
Really?
Did they really?
serious? I didn't know that.
Awesome.
Yeah, so in America it had Japanese text, and in Japan it had English text across.
A towel.
I
color.
kind of value the Japanese cards a little bit more. I think, a lot of them are just nicer quality.
Is
Like
the-
even looking at like the full art trainer rares from Brilliant Stars, I like the bordering
Oh,
in
nice.
Japanese. The silver, it looks really good.
Yeah,
Those are
The
great
big
cards.
3 in those ones.
Damn.
I have doubles in all these.
Follow
so
Regla X-Less.
Regexless.
you boys need these. I got extras.
Need what?
These ones.
Hold on, let's take a look. Show them again. One more time. Those are baller.
What's your guys' favorite sets? You guys have one that you just naturally gravitate more towards?
I mean, I think that differs in the time period, right? Like, you're talking
Sure.
about the old school ones. Absolutely love those. But in terms of monetarily being available in your price range, or to
Okay.
even
Yeah.
be able to realistically bite that, I think that what really piqued my interest is, during the pandemic, we were opening cards on stream and stuff, and Austin and Blake were nice enough to send me a Cosmic Eclipse box, and that's what like reignited my interest. Like, so it really just started the cascade again, because that box, I just thought the art hit so hard. The cards are so unique and different. There's awesome rainbow rares, there's awesome character cards mixed with the trainers. It just had all that stuff. And then some of the modern sets aren't the craziest, but I still think that there's awesome art to see in each one, and I do like seeing them. But recently, I would say Cosmic Eclipse, and then in that same breath, Unbroken Bonds and Unified Minds and Team Up. I think that collective string right there had some absolute hitters in it. But that's just me.
Okay. I hear you. What about you, Hungry Korean? You got a favorite one? It could be of any era, or you can break it down.
So I collected the cards back in the early base set Team Rocket, Jungle Team Rocket, and then I kind of fell out of it because I couldn't buy it or afford it. I was a little kid,
Mhm.
and then I didn't really think of it too much, but I still love Pokemon. I've been working at I work at Nintendo. I've been there for 15 years now, so
Jeez, that's
I've
awesome.
always
Congratulations.
thank you. I was always interested in Pokemon. I love Pokemon anyway, in video games in general. But during this pandemic, it's weird because someone actually sent me out because we have vending machines here in Washington.
Mhm.
Blows my
and
mind. Blows my mind.
Pokemon Center vending machines, right?
Yep.
Um,
Vending series.
And so somebody sent me out there last year because they wanted a Champions Path ETB. Oh, nice. The Amazing Rare Kyogre.
There you go. Well, amazing air. That's what I was saying, Blake. I think those cards are dope.
Yeah, I love that shit. That rainbow.
Is there one behind it?
Oh,
You got a
was
card behind
just- It was just the professional research.
Ah.
Nothing great.
But yeah, somebody sent me out because they wanted a Champions Path ETB and they couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went out to my local store and they had a bunch of them in stock in the vending machines. And I took a picture and I was like, what should I buy? And he's like, oh, just get me a Champion's Path. And I sent it to another friend and he goes, what are you doing? Buy the Lost Thunder, buy the Forbidden Light, buy the Hidden Fates. Like what? Like buy all of that. I'm like, why don't you just come here and buy it instead? Like, you know.
I loved, I love the tins because the the early on tins because they'd have one Lost Thunder, one Forbidden Light, and those tins are incredibly valuable now. Well, we got
Crobat.
Crobat, yeah.
Nice.
So if you see, like right there, I've got one of each of the tins for Hidden Fates next to my ETBs.
Was a hitter.
That's interesting. I was actually going to ask you because I know, like you said, you work at Nintendo, and I don't want to delve too deep into that. But as a collector, you're at a lot of these events. Like you were at, Pokemon in 2017, and I don't know if you were collecting then, but if you were, like, I could only imagine, like, damn, I'm stuck here working, and I want to go get these damn collectible cards, but I can't, like, jump back and forth,
Yeah. So, at that point, I wasn't collecting. Okay. And usually when I'm working. I'm not. Right. My mind isn't about like collecting stuff, like doing what my own personal agenda.
Yeah.
And if I really wanted to, I could. I knew the staff there, and I talked to them because I had to. I was working there all the time, so I could have probably just asked them to give me some stuff. But what they ended up doing every morning, they would give me a booster box of whatever set it was at the time, and what I would do is. While people were demoing the game, I would open packs, and then if I got a hit, I would hide the card somewhere, and little kids would run by, and then like they do a double take. And they're like, "Wait, was that a card?" And then you can see them run, and then they grab the card and they run up to their parents. They're like, "Look what I just found! Look what I just found!"
That's awesome.
And so I found it. Yeah, I found enjoyment in like. Oh, Aegis Slash? No, I can't tell.
Can't see.
Delmise, okay,
Delmise, yeah.
That's the sweet spot, right?
That's alternate art. It has a background doing stuff.
But yeah, I find enjoyment in doing this, and it's part of our company's motto anyway. And like I feel like it aligns with me very well. Is that we like to put smiles on people's faces.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
you guys do a really good job of that. When we first met, I met you at the Nintendo booth at DreamHack Montreal, and I was like, this guy is super cool. Like, and all the Nintendo employees are really cool, but like you were the only one that really like stopped and really chatted with us. And I get it. That was Ultimate was coming out, so like all the Smashers were just getting out of line, jumping back in line, being annoying as hell, like trying to record, and then you got to stand a certain distance away. But I was like, I kind of just want to play the Untitled Goose Game. And then that's when we got to talking. And I was like, this guy is actually like, can I get your Twitter, man? I think you're a really cool dude. And boom, here we are.
Oh, there's a shiny.
Baby shiny.
There's a shiny.
Koufant.
Love that.
Oh, Blake, that's all you. You love those the cute ones.
I do. I love adorable.
I love the hollows on the more traditional look on the cards. Like I know that there's a sparkling Greninja that's in the next set coming out, and it reminisces like the like almost like Legendary Collection hollow a little bit. It's like a Greninja's like in his shiny color, so he's like more of the darker black with the red, but the actual hollow on the card looks like almost like McDonald's Legendary set and whatever. Like I love that. It's such a clean look.
I think it's a dope story though, Korean. Like you're creating those memories for people. Whether intentionally, unintentionally. I'm sure it's intentionally, because we probably had those similar flashbulb memories in our lives about when we started collecting or when we started. There's that first card that you saw that was awesome or you found it at an event. So that's really awesome. Mm-hmm. I saw your Twitter post about buying the booster box and people coming in to be able to grab the booster packs. That's such a sick idea. I'm actually gonna do the same thing. Got to find a local card shop and do it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that my buddy actually
number
his
2.
name. Oh, nice.
Double Crobat.
So the store down in LA, Arcadia or Artesia, Cerritos area, it's called Perfect Rares. He's actually one of my buddies. He's been friends with me for about 10 years. I met him when he used to work at Square Enix. And then he went to Konami and he worked on the Yu-Gi-Oh card side of Konami. Yeah. And then he left that to take care of his dad, and then he started delving into YouTube Pokemon cards because he loved Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So he started doing YouTube content and then doing Twitch content, and he was able to now open a store. And if you actually like, people are freaking out in the LA area because his prices were so much better, like compared to the other local card shops.
Yeah.
Because he actually has the passion for Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And he's actually not grand opened yet. It's like soft opening right now. And the day that I went there was the first day he had the sign posted, like sign installed at the store. And I walked in there and I go, "Hey, I'm buying a booster box and I'm going to leave it here." Like, this was my idea. He didn't even talk. He didn't even know what was going on when I first came. I was like, "I'm leaving it here and I'm going to tweet about it and I'm going to tell people to stop by. And if they mention my name, then give them a free booster pack." And, you know, like his, you know, the store's name is not out there yet because it's really new. And he was actually like, in awe, and he's like surprised by what I was doing. I was like, "You know what? Like, you've been a good friend of mine for 10 years. Like, I'm gonna help you out in any way I can." So
Yeah, that's the name of the game. That's awesome.
Really real. All right, we got a couple more, so we can bust out the Fusion Strike boosters, or we could see what's in this Snorlax tin.
As somebody who has some of those Snorlax tins, you know, I just, the booster might be a little bit more beneficial for you.
We got
Just be real. Brilliant Stars ETB.
We got a Brilliant Stars ETB.
Telling you, that's where you get the hits.
We've also got Brilliant Stars Build and Battle Pack.
Oh, that's the hit right there. That's the hit right there.
That's what I got too. I just brought one of those.
That's an auto hit.
All right, Rod. Why don't we bust these out, whip them out, and we'll compare? How about that?
Sure.
I've never even seen those in stores before. The Build a Battle. What are those?
So you get you can, like, you know, customize obviously a competitive deck, but you also get a pre-release promo in it. So I don't remember what the pre-release promos are, but this is kind of what they look like when you open these types of boxes.
Bibarel, Lucario, and I don't remember the other two.
Explain why I can't find any on shelves.
And they have like a slightly different artwork, and then they have, you know, the stamp on the corner. My favorite one so far is the ones from Fusion Strike. I have a Latias.
This one's a Battle Styles one with Octillery.
Yep, very, very clean.
I love
Even though I hated Battle Styles to death.
I want to open this. I want to open this team up booster to get the Latias and.
Here's Fates Collide one.
Oh, that's sick. These are clean.
What's your best?
Clean.
What's your best Psyduck cards? That's all I care about. Psyduck cards.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. That was really nice of you, Mitch. That was really nice. I appreciated that card. Here, you know what? I'm gonna go get my Psyduck collection really quickly here.
Because everybody have that one Pokemon, you know, where you get the card and you don't care how rare or not rare it is. You're just like,
Psyduck.
I've got three.
I know you do.
I've got 3 Pokemon.
Yeah, anything Gen 1.
Here's one.
Snom.
They're great.
Little Snami. Snom on the bench. And every time I pull that card, you know how you just say things out loud for no reason?
Yeah.
I'm on the bench. You know, just keep going.
I actually ordered this from Japan because they were sold out in the US.
Oh, wow.
That's sick. I like that.
Super dope.
Greg, what you got? You haven't shown any cards. What are you playing in your decks? What's your go-tos?
Oh, that's a lot of Psyducks.
Oh, but I digress.
Yo, this man's got a Psyduck stack.
Oh, wait.
Stack.
No. Okay, that's not Psyducks.
If you will. Oh, I thought it was all Psyducks. We can't see.
I thought so too.
These are all Psyducks. There's the card you gave me, Mitch, right here.
Yeah, that one was from, I want to say, Unified Minds.
Yeah, but you know, that's us right there, Mitch, you and me, being besties.
There you go.
Right there.
My man.
And then I just got some other random stuff.
Some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I like the micro binders. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. This, like, my friend gave me this and had a bunch of Psyducks in it for like my birthday, and that kind of like got me going again. But yeah, I've got.
I got a different one. So what's your kryptonite? All right. So I I got a story, from the streams and just picking up cards and pulling so many packs. There's a card that you get, and it just is actually the antithesis of being excited. It's the absolute opposite. For me, it is none other than the Alchemy VMAX because I have 15 of them. 15
Oh my lord.
Alchemy VMAXs. I mean, it's just a rainbow birthday cake that just memed on me way too much.
Not a fan of that card.
Not something to celebrate.
I have a
Anybody,
few of those.
just Alchemy is not the
Yeah.
jam for me.
Here's one right
It's
here.
not, just not the jam. I just want to speak to not the jams,
Also,
things
it's
that
all
you're not
about-
excited about.
Also, it's all about the Pikachu life.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the chew.
Let me see if I can find one of the cooler things I got in here.
My go-to Pokemon. I have two. I have a Rotom. I don't really care which
Oh,
form.
nice.
I just think
Rotom, there you go.
And then I like a Totodile, especially on this artwork here. Professor Elm, for some reason, doesn't
He's
understand that
biting.
the other two, you shouldn't have your hands close to their mouths, but especially not Totodile. He only has one objective, fresh out the egg, and that is to bite things.
So did you pick Totodile or did you go for the grass starter?
I went for the grass starter, but I like Totodile.
Did him dirty. Did him
Yeah.
dirty.
Oh, here's some more Psyduck right here. Just a whole page of
The
Psyduck.
Psyducks on deck.
This is my worst. This is the one that I hate the most.
Oh yeah, nah,
Ball toy.
not a fan.
All right.
Ball toy.
So,
You just so many times you pull that card, you're just so disappointed.
No,
Oh
but
man,
it's this.
and it
card.
just keeps going. I mean, my man, yeah, it's the same thing.
It,
You guys
like,
remember any of these? The
oh man, this was a good day.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
2-in-1s.
I feel like the
Love
EX cards don't get enough respect.
Look at
They
this
don't.
though. Look at all this rainbow shininess.
Oh, some rainbow rare trainers. There you go.
Yeah.
We haven't been hitting the trainer game too much. I have a stack of them somewhere.
4 packs got 4 apple turns. Yeah.
Apple
Why?
turn.
So
I'm telling
useless.
you, everybody's got the cards they don't want to hit.
Yeah,
Bisharp.
they're
Rodney.
useless. I don't want these at
Yeah,
all.
Bisharp.
I don't like the Pokemon. I don't like the card.
Rodney.
That's
Oh,
for sure.
Bisharp. Yep, I have the Bisharp and I have the Shift Free. I think they only did 3 or 4. They did what? Volcanion, Volcarona, Shiftry, Bisharp, and Azumarill. Yep, there it is. Yeah,
So-
the Azumarill one is really cool too, but I think she's yellow in that one.
So
I
Rod,
didn't-
We got a
Rod,
bunch of
you ready
shows.
to do this building battle thing?
I'm ready to do it. Oh,
How do
there's
you-
my boy
Rotom, there you
Rotom. Rotom deck.
Do you want to?
We haven't seen too many gold cards.
I didn't call him Rotom. Is it Rotom?
Rotom.
I don't know. I'm from I'm from Jersey, so I say everything
Yeah.
wrong.
I'd say Rotom because it's motor backwards.
Oh, true. Yep.
Alright,
Let's do
so
it.
I'm gonna stick to Rotom because I'm from Jersey. Just be
Jersey
wrong
boys
on
gotta
purpose.
stick
You say
together.
Mario
You know what I
too,
mean?
or just Rotom?
No, I say water.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Water.
you're on your own. Actually, say water.
Okay.
I mean,
Here we go.
It's
Do you
not
want to?
correct.
Do you want to?
in the wrong word.
Do you want to open a pack and then I'll open a pack, or vice versa, Rod?
I wish I had
Sure.
that open.
Let's do it.
So to
Alright.
talk about the build-in battles though a little bit is that they come with a preset kind of deck.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be like a pre-release event for card shops. So you can actually
Right.
Yeah, so you can go 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks in advance, maybe 1 week, depending on the card shop. You could call them ahead of time and ask them if they're having the event and when they're having it. And you're supposed to stay and play, but because of the pandemic, you can buy them now just for $20 a pop.
Yep.
And then they might give you a few extra packs because with their build-in battle set, it comes with 10 build-in battles and a booster box, so they're able to hand out extra packs as well. Apparently these actually have really good hit rates because they're pre-released. They want people to show the hype for the set.
All right, Rod. Did you open your pack?
I did, and here's my code
gotta
card
switch
for
camera,
my
buddy.
friends out there in the chat who would like a code card.
That's
There you
really
go.
good.
I, yep.
Let me
Screen
see.
cap it. Plug it in.
Yeah, I was gonna just type it.
I will go first. So I have fighting energy. See if I can get a little closer there.
Some fresh water. Shout out to water.
Can never go wrong with water, right?
Gen 1
Hydrate.
represent.
Hydrate,
Yeah.
hydrate. Remember to hydrate.
Yeah, water is good. WODER.
Weavile.
They changed the way the energies were in Brilliant Stars, right? They added like particles around them. Like they updated the art for the basic energies, I do believe.
That
And they
Magmar
added
car is dope.
they added like some blue and pink lines, so I thought it was an error at first. It's really weird, like a horizontal like blue and pink line.
Well, burn me.
Triple Burmese. Impadimp.
Oh.
Reverse
Cast
cast
form.
form.
Shiny.
Gen 3,
And
right?
your rare is.
Oh, dang.
Oh, it's a normal
Ah,
rare.
okay.
Oh.
Well,
Rest in grease. I'm getting cooked, y'all.
You couldn't hear it, but I just played The Price is Right losing music right there.
Did you? Thank you.
Wow. All right. Well, let's go to mine here. All right, we got this. Let me see if I can actually. Let's go back to the group shot. Let's see. Is that legible?
I think so.
Cool.
Yep.
There you go, kids. I'll just do it
Go
that
crazy.
way. Here we go. But for this, we got that fist energy. A Crawdont. Ultra Ball!
Some of the names and designs of them are really bad. Like some of them just like really like you spent like
Bravo.
2 seconds on this.
Look, a
Yeah.
Bidoof. Look, I'm already winning because I got a Bidoof in my an Electabuzz.
You got the God Pokemon.
Halucha. Again, a great
The
card.
meta's all about Bidoof.
The Weasel. I don't know anything about this Pokemon. This Gibble is adorable as well. I'm winning from a cuteness factor. The Staryu Shiny.
Okay.
And nope, the Ice Cube. It's a penguin. Looks like with a ant head. Still, penguins are cool.
Penguins
Ice
are
is the
amazing.
truth.
Is
Yeah,
that your
I see.
rare?
That's my rare right there.
Oh,
Look at this Bidoof.
All right, so
Yo, Bidoof and Greedent are like just odd.
that's a
to
cool
me.
Bidoof card. I think I have that one. I think I have that Bidoof. It's adorable.
Do you have the special delivery one?
he's a meme. The meme Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where did I don't even know where I put the special
I
delivery
said
one.
Bidoof, Asif. Do you want that Bidoof card I just pulled? I'll set it aside for you, buddy.
Bidoof.
Here's a new code card for my friends out there. Sorry, it's in reverse. My
It sounds like you should make your own
Why?
pricing system based on cuteness factor. This card's worth 10 cents, but when you factor in the cuteness factor system, it's now worth $100.
Yeah. Things only have as much value as people are willing to give them.
Name a set. Someone name a set.
Celebrations.
Cosmic Eclipse again.
Cosmic? Okay, hold on.
Ultra Ball. Okay.
Hidden Fates.
Love this
Hidden
Gen 3
Fates
love.
again.
Ball toy.
Oh, all the way up to the build.
Celebration.
Everybody's favorite.
Everybody's favorite Pokemon.
Toy ball.
Snorunt.
Very-
Yeah, Snom and Snorunt.
Isn't there a Pokemon that's literally just keys? Like,
Yeah.
What is
Cliff-
it? Yeah, what's his name?
Klefki.
it's just
Klefki.
keys. It's just an inanimate object. There's like a chandelier too. Its name is Chandelier.
Yeah, and then they
Chandelier.
got in the descriptions. It's like, yo, when a kid dies, this Pokemon appears. It's like, what the hell is going on with that description?
And they've got ice cream.
There's your shiny. It's some guy.
Pyro?
Chandelier. Yeah.
And
Oh,
Yeah!
Oh!
It's rare. Yeah.
There it is.
Dun,
There
dun,
she
dun, dun.
Boom.
Cynthia's
All
ambitions
right.
were
Ambitions.
All
twins.
right. All right. You're winning right now. You're winning. That's
All right,
one.
you need to respond, Blake.
Oh no, I'm still winning in the cuteness game.
Cue the Pokemon music.
You gonna do Cynthia dirty like that?
What?
Got to sleeve her up.
He said Cynthia ain't cute.
All right. Well, here we go, kids. Here's another code for y'all.
You might want to hop on into Rodney's code for that one.
There you go.
Put that Cynthia in your deck.
It's random though. You're not guaranteed the
Here
same
we
card.
go.
Oh, that's
Random
true.
though. I like that.
Electric.
I forgot about that.
We got the Weevil. Got a Fracture. I got the Grandpa Coffee Shop Man. Oh, Corpfish, Gullet, Chimecho, Chimchar again. Plenty of those.
For Prince White, there are like literal bags of trash in
Lapras.
Pokemon too. Trubbish and Garbodor.
I love Trubbish.
It's just trash. He's
I
literal
love
trash.
Trubbish.
Rod, you're winning so far.
So we were talking
Your
about
turn
the
again, Rod.
Pokemon, right? Snom, Magikarp, and Trubbish are my 3 top
Of course,
favorite
Magic.
Pokemon.
Nice. I do like Snom a lot as well.
And I'm on the bench.
That I had to get used to seeing more of that card since my battle styles pools were so terrible. Like, you know what?
I'm never gonna get Sleepy T-Tar.
Well, I had pretty bad Biostyles pulls too. I think I opened a whole box and got like 3 Vs. It was terrible.
That was
They're bad on purpose.
that was the set that I enjoyed the least last year.
Yeah.
But I do have the Urshifus. We haven't seen the Urshifus.
All right.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, I forgot to put the code card up. My apologies.
Hey, look, there's a code card too.
For celebrations.
Ooh.
Sorry, my camera's a little blurry.
It's okay.
Here's a code card. Someone said Cosmic Eclipse.
There you go.
All right, that's visible.
Someone say, I keep hearing that name come
That
up.
Cosmic
Eclipse?
code.
Someone say Cosmic Eclipse?
I've got packs I can open.
If you want,
Come on, man.
I mean, no one's, you know,
Just got Cosmic packs on deck.
if you want to bust something out, you're more than welcome to.
And then you said Hidden Fates, right?
I did say Hidden Fates. Hold on, let me grab this code. I'm just kidding.
Oh, if you want, I can just DM you more.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Turtwig.
I had to sort through all the code cards.
Here we go.
Oh, so you got them by set. There you go.
I'm scared.
Here we go. Oh.
Damn, that's the second time.
Yeah, I don't know. Pokey gods.
Gut
Like,
check. I mean, you
get
got
to me.
you got Cynthia's. You got a little gut check.
All right,
Yeah.
my turn here, I guess. I'll open this up and I'll put the digital.
Congratulations. Played yourself.
Thank you for that, Greg. All right, and I think we're probably giving away some codes in the chat as well. Here's
The normal rails are always terrible to pull, especially if the card is fundamentally bad. You're just like, this was call it trash pack. It's just they're just a bunch of filler cards and a rare that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
A stage 3 grass type that does 100 damage with 5 energy. I'm like, that's so garbage. I'm like, next.
well.
Oh, what the? Look at that.
Ooh, what's
Love that.
that?
Love
Oh,
that
that's
knockout
cool,
pack
too.
art.
Never even seen that.
Piplup and
Knockout?
Blastoise, baby.
All right.
Oh,
What is
wow.
that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are you jumping
Alright.
into the ring now?
We're bursting something open that's pretty cool.
Wait, you guys don't know what knockout packs are? So
I don't.
I have Rite Aids near me, and it's probably
Oh.
similar. I don't know what else would be similar. Walgreens.
I got
Yeah,
that.
Rite Aid, Walgreens, CVS, all the same. Kind of the same things.
And
I
the
Rite
Rite
Aids.
Aids,
Ride it
Rite
up.
Aids have these packs.
They do? How much are they?
At Rite Aid, it's only $10.
Blake, you find packs at Walgreens, right?
Yeah, I go to my Walgreens all the time and find stuff. That's where I found all
You know-
these tins.
I find so. And this is a separate conversation, but we were talking about ETBs, booster boxes, knockout pack. What knockout pack with Cosmic Eclipse? I'm going to Rite Aid after this, just to see what's up. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to Rite Aid after this.
Yeah, if you have Rite Aids, definitely go check them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. There's 2 Rite Aids at the end of this street. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying when you get individual, catch that code, side on there. But for individual booster packs, whether you're gonna get a hit or not, I like going to Best Buy because those packs are actually $2 cheaper, or on average $2 cheaper, $1.50 cheaper there. Is that a gold energy? Oh, I thought that was a gold energy right at the back.
I
was like,
wish.
what? But yeah, I like getting them in bulk at Best Buy. They have them available. And I got all my Brilliant Stars pulls there outside of the booster box.
So yeah, Rite Aids will have a lot of older packs,
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
can have a lot of older.
that's a huge hit. Like if I'm getting Cosmic Eclipse packs,
$10.
Charizard and Blaziken right there, the Cosmic pools. I absolutely adore that set. I think that there's so many dope cards in there.
All right.
Heatran.
Pressure's on.
Oh.
Oh, I love
I
it.
got it.
Oh, no.
So last year's knockout
I
packs.
got one more.
Last year's knockout packs had Ancient Origins and Primal Clash.
Ooh.
Really? And those are at Rite Aid?
Yeah.
I might have to send you some money so you can send me some because I don't have Rite Aid here in Nebraska.
Oh yeah, I think it's I don't know. I think it's West Coast and Walgreens just bought them out.
Mm.
So hopefully they still continue to hold packs or these cards.
Oh, they will. Walgreens definitely.
But we can talk because I actually have like 200 knockout packs.
Oh wow, yeah. Well,
But
whenever you're ready.
they're from last year and some from this year.
It's interesting how that works. I know like same thing in GameStop because I remember for a while there I could find these Power Rangers Legacy stuff because they were sitting in warehouses somewhere and then they started to distribute it years after they had come out because they got forgotten about or got lost or something. So you could pick up a lot of that stuff. The same thing it sounds like for Rite Aid for these packs is that they're on like some storage shelf somewhere and then all of a sudden like, oh, we have to put these on our shelves. 2 years later they release it.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Rod, you are the winner.
Damn. Thank you. I don't win very often on Shacknews. In fact, I never win, but I
Everyone's
won
a winner
today.
at Shacknews. What are you talking about? You're
Oh,
crazy.
well, dang, you're right.
So
I'm
You're
about to open cosmic packs.
open some cosmic packs. Oh, while you do it, I did. We got to do one last thing today. Greg, you sent me this Puzzle Quest 3 package. Basically, Puzzle Quest sent us this giant
Like a
lottery.
scratcher. Yeah, it's a scratcher. You scratch and win. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what you win. I don't know if you can only scratch 3 off, but it's there.
So here's how that works: is basically you scratch them all off, and then I have to send my unique redemption code to a specific email that I'm not giving out because I need to send it. So we're gonna scratch this off, and then I'm gonna email them, and like we're gonna get a prize sent, and I don't know what that prize is, but like basically if I win one set of 3. There's a prize for everything, but the grand prize is the triple match. 2 sets of 5 or 2 sets of 3.
The real prize was the friends you made along the way.
There it is.
So-
There it is,
Dang.
Greg. I was waiting for it.
So-
Pokemon tried to open up. It
Cosmic
says the
Beauty?
friends you made along the way.
Came with a Puzzle Quest 3 sticker.
What's that?
And then
What's that?
Reverse Ralts.
came with a little like.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
It's
Wait,
hollow.
that was a
though.
hollow. That was a hollow, right?
It's hollow.
Okay.
Got one more cosmic banger.
I guess.
It's the babies.
The babies.
Hello, babies.
I love the pack art too. I mean,
Um,
I'm just OD on cosmic.
I don't know if this key actually goes to anything or if they just send it to scratch, but let's bust out this pack, and then we'll do the scratcher. Sound good?
Why is my camera the only one in reverse? Am I stuck in the negative zone?
No, you're
It's not
reverse
for
to yourself.
me. Yeah, it's not reverse
It's
for me.
correct for everybody
Yeah,
else.
Everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just seeing the mirror you. All
I'm
right.
starting with the man in the mirror.
You got your energy card.
Okay.
You got that.
Earlier. Bisharp.
Fish Sharp. Cool ass Pokemon, by the way. Torkoal. Love me some Gen 3. Love me some Gen 3. Ralts.
Oh, a pile of sand.
Another inanimate object. Yeah, inanimate things.
Just feel.
Just feel.
More Gen 3.
Just go to the beach and a sandcastle just come alive.
Oh, Rowlet. Let's go.
Rowlet,
I like
little starter.
my
Ground
starter.
height.
Another Spiel.
Can't get
And-
enough to spiel, they said.
Oh,
Beware. That's
Non-hollow.
Tough one. Let's do the scratchy.
All right, let's do the scratcher thing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start
It's
in the
time.
bottom left corner, and I got an ice thing. Let's go right, and it looks like a fire.
A
cube.
fire thing.
A fire cube. All right. Another ice thing.
Do you have to get 3 in a row?
If I get 1 set of 3, I win a prize. 2 sets of 3, or 3 sets of 3. Double prize for 2 sets of 3. Triple prize for 3 sets of 3. 2 sets
Okay,
of
okay.
4. Double match prize. And then 2 sets of 5 or 2 sets of 3. It's very confusing. I get the grand prize. I don't
What's
know.
up, Angry Go Guy?
So here's at least.
Oh, you got 1 set.
Oh, is it a match?
Oh, you got a set of 4?
Oh. If I get 2 sets of 5 or 2 sets of 3, that's what we're going for here. Let's see what else we got in here. Uh-oh. Skulls are no good in Puzzle Quest. I didn't know that much. Oh, wait, no, they do damage. Those are damage cubes. So we got a set of 4, and it looks like we're going to have... Oh, no. This whole side, man. This is just like Puzzle Quest. I've got no matches. What a pain in my butt. Okay, let's...
The RNG gods are not smiling upon you today.
They're not. People knew... Oh.
Maybe yellow.
2 sets of 3. I guess I win the grand prize.
2 sets of 4?
2 sets of 3? Oh, wait.
2 sets of 4.
What did 2 sets of 4 win me double match prize? Huh. I've got at least 2 sets of 4. Maybe I'll win the next to the best prize then. I don't know what...
I believe.
Let's see if we do this. That might be what we get. Oh, here's a set
Is that
of
a set
3.
of 3?
2 sets of 3. I'm so confused. I must have won at this point. Right?
You won the 2 sets of 3. Definitely.
Yeah. Wait, no. One set of 3, 2 sets of 4. So we still got to keep going, I guess. I've won something. We all know that.
This
Uh-oh.
reminds me when my brother cleaned his room when he was like 8, and my dad was like,
that's
"You
another
won
set of 3?
responsibility."
I
2
did
sets
it.
of 3, 2 sets
2
of 4.
sets of 3.
He was like, "I'd rather have money."
I think I've won multiple prizes or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think you won the 2 sets of 3 and 2 sets of 4.
I'm a winner! Yay! We don't know what I've won yet, though.
You win?
So-
We don't know.
So you're going to have to...
Hold on.
Hopefully by next month.
Let me screenshot that and email them.
No. There's... See, the thing I didn't scratch off is the unique code, which I have to send them. So there we go, though. I mean, this is it. I'm a big Puzzle Quest fan, so I'm actually kind of...
What did you win?
I have to email them. So if people want to find out what I won, you're going to have to come back next month for the next episode of Retail Therapy. I mean, there's going to be another...
On the next episode.
21.
Look, there's
On
going
the
to...
next episode.
Look, actually, there's going to be another episode this Saturday. We're going to open and unbox more Pokemon cards. It's not going to be like we aren't going to try and like talk about psychological stuff or anything like that. It's just going to be a chill, fun time to spend your Saturday morning or afternoon. So we're going to be going live 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. This Saturday, we're going to be unboxing more cards. We're going to be giving away more codes. Basically, essentially what we just did today, but on the weekend, and just sort of having a little more casual. Not that this was hella fucking tight.
I was gonna say, we didn't
like that.
I don't think we went overboard anywhere.
No, I don't think we did either.
I think the worst word we said was pandemic.
No.
And Travis Scott, I said that.
Yeah,
I
oh,
said the
my
T
bad,
word.
my bad. I covered it though. My shirt is not, it's not.
But see, I actually
good.
showed the card on stream, so I'm a bad guy.
I have the Tenet Cactus Jack shirt on and underneath.
Do you?
Kill me. I'm a terrible person. Tenet was a good movie.
Well, guys, thank you all so much for being here today. Greg Burke, the video jerk. Thank you for being part of this. Rod, my man, thank you so much, and for all the help putting this together. Mitch, Tense, my man.
It was a pleasure.
I appreciate you, buddy. Thank
Had
you
a
so
blast.
much for being here. Where can people follow you on the socials?
I'm at TenseHawks. That's TenseHawks on Twitter. Might see me along the channels. You know, I'm a creative marketing manager at Epic Games. So, from a creator standpoint, if you're a creator, you might run into me a lot. Work on the Epic Games store, originally on the Fortnite team. So, a lot of game industry stuff. You'll see some Pokemon stuff. A lot of basketball on my channel. So, feel free to throw me a follow.
And Hungry Korean, thank you so much, man. This was a blast. I really appreciate
much
you
fun.
coming by.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And where can folks keep up with you?
All my socials is Hungry Korean. So just Hungry and Korean with a C and not a K. I am always hungry. and I am Korean. So
All right. Well, I had some Korean barbecue over the weekend. I'm getting some more next
Nice.
weekend. Perhaps one day we'll be able to eat it together.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. But yeah, in the meantime, thanks again for stopping by, folks. If you like what you saw, please give us a follow. Give us a sub if you feel so inclined. We really appreciate the support. We're always doing a ton of stuff here on our live stream channel, not just Retail Therapy, but other shows as well. And of course, Shacknews. That's why we're here, shacknews.com. Please go check it out. I am co-editor-in-chief there. Greg makes most of our video content, if not all of it. Rod, you're here kicking it on the ones and twos every Monday for Wide World of Electronic Sports. So it really means the world to us to have your support. Give us a like on Facebook. We're Shacknews there. Follow us on Instagram. We're Shacknews Media. Follow us on Twitter at Shacknews. It's really that simple. Greg, where can folks find all the YouTube stuff that you're making?
They can go to youtube.com/ShackNewsGames. They can also go to youtube.com/GamerHub videos if they just like developer interviews. Those are the two places they can go.
Hell yeah. And of course, like I said, shacknews.com. And of course, gotta give a shout out to Shack Pets before we go. If you like cute pets, you gotta download Shack Pets on your iOS or Android device. It's free and it is fun as hell. I got pics of my pets up there. If you think that your pet is cuter, upload pics of your pet. Challenge my pets to a cute off. People can vote for which pet pic they think is the cutest. And somebody wins every day. You could win Shack News for the day.
This is what 3,000 wins looks like.
Piper.
This is what 3,000 wins looks like.
The beans have a bunch of wins. My cats have a bunch of wins. So please go check them out. And it's free, like I said. And if you don't have a pet and you just want to look at cute pet pics, you can do that too. All right?
That's me.
So, once again, thanks for tuning in. Go download Shack Pets, one word, right now. We'll see you all next time, folks. Bye-bye.